There's no way you guys could actually hear that. Have we peaked?
Small streamer, a mid-sized streamer, and hopefully a large streamer. Then I bring it home with a chaotic Twitch twist of a classic game.
Okay, I would like to make it very, very clear. Why I keep saying, like, when I see ideas that I am doing, I say I'm doing them because I don't want you guys to accuse me of stealing people's ideas. I love that idea, Suncracker, because I am...
She loves my idea!
doing a late night.
She liked my idea too much. I don't need the wrench. I just need this.
Okay.
Any other questions while I'm out here?
Why are you out there with your glass?
Water was, man. Look.
Did you just go to a dirty ass river and get your water from?
Ass river. How dare you? That's the Arkansas River right there.
Did you get your water from a river?
Where do you get your water from, rich man?
Oh, no wonder your rent is so cheap.
Dude, I literally can't dox myself. Look. Find me, Chet.
Wait, I played this map on Guesser, GeoGuessr. Oh my god, you are.
I'm gonna go water up here in the trees, and I'll give you one more. All lips.
So,
I don't need to.
So where does your tongue go though? When the water gets right.
Hold on,
What I think would be great is 1,000 extra Emily's. But I'm not sure if we have that. But I think this guy gets it though. You know? I really do. I think he gets it. I'm ready for the next one. Chat, what'd you guys think?
Someone said he needs a worse hairline. True, your hair's not fucked up enough to join OTK.
Okay, what?
I flushed the toilet, don't worry. Okay, so they have no voice actors, so I have to voice the characters. Especially when I shit my pants when I open this. Oh, I hear him. With my siblings, and with $10 in cash in hand in the state of Kansas, I devised a plan. Find anything I can use to destroy Navius. And it wasn't long before $3 spent that I found this. I found what I now to believe a wrench larger than Navius's, and one that is actually the largest wrench on Twitch. Know what you're thinking? That's not gonna win you at Mario Party. Oh, I know. I have a backup plan. A loaded handgun. Now, I'm not gonna shoot anyone with it, but I think just the threat of a wrench and a handgun is all I need to win at Mario Party tomorrow. Okay? I can fix it, and I can break it, and I can fix it again. Navius? The choice is yours. I don't know what that choice is, but there is a choice. Okay, that might be TOS. I'm just scratching my head.
Has anyone accepted a bid?
A Suncracker did. Some smallest streamer.
One small streamer. The Ethereum of the bids.
Miz, just acknowledge me. I'm some small streamer.
No,
I'm some small streamer, bitches.
Try hard in the chat.
Okay. That's pretty funny. I like that person.
Turned on. Candy reveal in DMs. Better be a good candy. Better be a good candy. Ew! Ew! This is the scariest image I have ever seen in my entire life. This is ominous.
You will eat the almond joy. You will eat the almond joy and you will like it. Or else.
Okay, the lyrics. Okay, I was
Sick. Yo, what's up, chat? So, look, it's Navius. Hey, yo, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, guys?
Say hi,
What's up,
Chet.
chat?
Hell
What's up,
yeah,
Suncracker?
dude.
Yeah.
No way. You're the only one in OTK that's recognized me. I bet Nick.
I'm the only good person in the world.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. Even though you were so rude on the show.
Well, that's the thing. I had to play the character.
Exactly.
I had to be a
It was
dick.
perfect.
So that's the thing.
Dude,
So-
my mom texted me. She goes, "I like that show, but that S-Fit guy's a dick." I was like, "No, he's just doing a bit. He's not actually terrible."
It's funny because like we were doing the show, and it was everybody was like, oh, Soda's gonna be brutal. Oh,
Yeah.
Aslan's gonna be brutal. Like everybody's talking about them, and I was like, okay, like that's what we're doing, right?
Right.
Like we're doing a thing here. Like when it's like the whole American Idol, Simon
Yeah,
Cowell. But then like, no, those guys are pussies.
Yeah.
Like they were like, and it's like the exact opposite of like who they play on show. I was like, no, like
Yeah.
Anyway, so
No, yeah.
it's good though because if you had me, Soda, and Asman all on at the same time and just we're all being dicks,
Yeah, dude.
that would have been too much. To be
And
fair.
then I went to Tectone and Imaru, and it was somehow they were meaner than all three. I was like, what the hell? I didn't expect that at all. Oh, man.
Yeah, well, great. Well, dude, it's good seeing you guys.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of the crew. I've seen people like everywhere.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah. Saw Zion earlier, so.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
I'm a huge fan. Hey.
Hi,
Hey.
Austin.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, no, can I get a picture?
No, but can I get a picture?
No, but I want a picture of you.
Don't make me do a headphone dent check. Especially because my hair, I haven't got a haircut in 2 months, which makes it worse. I'm getting a haircut on Friday.
God damn. I'm a problem. Hey. Hold on, let me do that. Hey. I just popped a bean.
No, you fucking idiot. Get out of here.
I don't want to do shit.
You guys thought. You guys were like, I'm going to tell him I'm cringing. I'm going to request it. Is this Minecraft?
Ron, that's how fucking rabbit works!
No. Oh, why? Like what? Ah!
Are you going to kill it?
Obviously not! Is this Minecraft? Oh my god, I can't see anything. I didn't take any damage, I'm so good! He's Bryant.
Oh my god, my mouth!
I'm Trey. Is it okay to be gay? And we have small penises. Chat, look at what I built. Woo! I need to be careful. Get out of here. What is this? What am I doing with the hands?
Don't stab the bead! Wait a second!
Kill them. My first ever Minecraft episode on my first ever gaming channel, which I hope to, expand and get an audience and maybe one day be able to say, hey, I'm that guy on the internet with 1,000 subscribers and my name is Suncracker.
Alright, cool. One hop this time. No shit! Alright! Hey, dude. Oh my god! That one crate! Oh! Woo! Go! Go! That's on live. We out here. Pick one. Either we're gonna finish this game or die. No, come on, oh, what is this B? What is, what, no, stop, no, turn it, what is the, whoa, hold on, that went a lot of places at the same time. That went a lot of places. My voice is cracking. Was there an explosion at the end?
Hello. Hello, chat. How are you doing today? Welcome to the Monday stream. I think this is working. If it's not, let me know. Audio ass probably. Thank you, Turd. There you go for all those clover bits. Why are you fat? I'm not. Green leg scary. That's the lighting. Shut up. Can you put your hand into the fire? Oh, ow! Ow! Very good. How are you doing today, chat? Oh, sorry. How are you? Anyway, guys, how are you doing today? The audio is great, by the way. I imagine it's okay at best. This is the same mic we used to use during the Forgotten season. Do you guys want me to look at the camera or look at... I guess I could look back and forth. Can we play VR chat? You guys are insane. By the way, if anybody doesn't like this stream, it is Jolly's fault. This is Jolly's idea. Do I need to talk really close to the microphone or really far away from it? Why am I orange on the screen? I feel like your name has a lot of orange in it. Not a lot of orange, but like your name isn't pure on the screen. It's like well, that just fell. It's it has a slight hint of orange. And I had to boost the saturation on the monitor or it doesn't show up good on camera, which it already doesn't. I keep forgetting where you guys are. You guys are a foot off the floor, so we're just kind of all down here having fun today. When your mic is close, it goes, wah, bah, bah. Okay, I won't put it too close then. So keep it at a distance. Got it. Understood. I can't really see what I look like on camera from all the way back. I mean, if I lean over, I can see the monitor, and I see, you know, how good we look today. You like my shirt? Thanks. I got it for Christmas. The toes, we can see your feet. Yeah, we're having a little fucking, you know, you go to a sleepover, you're gonna see some feet. You know, you go to a fireside chat, you're gonna, you know, is it weird? Is it? I feel like it's a little weird that you guys are like physically in the space now. Is that weird for you? Grounded 2. I think I have to play Grounded 1. And upload. I've got to have a wiki feet by now. My feet have been all over the internet. Well, play Grounded 2. Thank you for the bits. I still have to do distance. Sorry, I still have to do Grounded 1. I don't think I've ever played Grounded 1. But it does make sense being on the ground. I was just talking. Has Grounded been getting like Gorilla announced recently? Because at my friend's gathering, we were talking about Grounded, and then something just the other day we were talking about Grounded. I don't know why Grounded keeps coming up in my life. I don't mean gorilla like that. I mean like GUERILLAZ, like guerrilla warfare, guerrilla marketing. You know, guerrilla marketing is where you pay a bunch of interns to go on Reddit and AstroTurf threads about Mike Lindell's My Pillow. That's what I'm saying. It just got announced on... Oh, yeah, I saw a lot of games get announced. If I bang this, is that annoying? How bad... On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being the worst audio you've ever heard on Twitch, like Tyler 1 on a bad day, screaming at the top of his lungs. 10 being my audio on a good day. I think we're at like a 5? I feel like we're at a 5. So it's been blowing up everywhere. I also saw... I've mostly been watching everybody play the new Mario Kart. Do you guys... What do you think of that, huh? Now when you guys don't know all me, it's even weirder because it is just live on screen that nobody saw. If hypothetically made another All We Do Is Film remix album and it has 15 tracks, would I listen to it? All 15 tracks in full? That's great. You're hijacking the stream at that point. I would give it a listen. I would not go Anthony Fantano and listen to all 15 tracks. Am I right, audience? Front to back, that would be ridiculous. But I would take a sampling of each track for sure. Especially what's going on this week with all the content. It might make sense to do that at the end of Friday's stream since it's already music based. I don't know if you guys saw the schedule this week. We got a lot of programming here at SuncrackerTV. Get it, huh? This is the premiere of the newest show on the network by Mike Lindell's Sorry, I was watching John Oliver's last week tonight. You guys, yeah, big fans. Can we get some applause? And so I just keep thinking of Mike Lindell from My Pillow, and he's really funny to me. He's a funny guy. You want me dead in the ground? Occasionally. I read the Monday stream and decided I'd read enough blasphemy. Okay, fair enough. Liberal streamer, fair enough. Can I do the Wordle while sitting here? I guess we could. You know what? This is fun. Okay. Somebody pull up a, what's the word? A fresh browser of Wordle, okay? And I'm gonna give you my word guesses, and you let me know where I'm at, okay? Giant Wordle where chat is. No, I don't have a keyboard and mouse down here, so I can't do that. That'd be ridiculous. How loud is the fire? Can you guys hear the fire? I mean, of course you can. It's right there. You're right there. We're all right here. Do you guys want a soda? Little fuckers? It's very loud. Okay. So is it just all the, but like, relative, is it all loud? Or is it louder somehow than this mic? I could, see, I think the scuff is good. Everything is loud. See, I could use the real mic, but I feel like it's better, like, right, is this the right amount of scuff? You got Mountain Dew Baja Blast. No, this is not a sponsor, folks, for those of you paying money at home. This is a Diet Mountain Dew, my favorite flavor of Mountain Dew. I think the one I drink the most. Delicious. I don't like Baja Blast. Baja Blast would probably be my bottom 3 soda flavors. Really glad we're having you on the show today to talk about that. The mic is pretty blasphemous. Wait, so do you want me to get the good mic down here on the floor? Or is this the right amount of blasphemous? I miss Mountain Dew Whiteout. Me too. Mountain Dew Whiteout. What happened to it? You know, back when we were kids, you know. No, what do you say? No better mic. You're saying no to the rest is good. The mic is just bad. We've used the mic before. It can't be that bad. Somebody click the stream and then wait, hold on. Get the better mic. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone, okay? It cannot be that bad. Let me see. It's pretty bad, Cracker. We didn't watch before. People certainly did. It got banned because its name was racist. Talking about Whiteout? I don't think that's true. I don't think it got banned. I just think it wasn't very popular flavor. Did it really get banned for that reason? Hey, yo, Jamie, pull up that video of the gorilla fighting the Whiteout. Thank you. Wouldn't it be funny if like somebody walked out from behind the thing right there? What's my first Wordle word? Okay, hold on. I gotta pull up the stream here. I don't look that fat sitting like this. I think I just look relaxed. Hold on, let me look. Oh yeah, I don't look fat. We're good. We're good. Did you guys see my board game photo I shared on Twitter and in Discord? I thought it was pretty good. You kind of always look giant. I think that's a good thing to put out there. I think I'm just gonna watch Teal on my phone now. Ooh, I should post up my story like Mike Lindell from. Okay, I can see what the stream looks like. Okay, I can see what the stream looks like. Okay, I can see what the stream looks like. Okay, I can see what the stream looks like. Okay, hold on. This does not sound that bad. Wait, hold on. Let me listen to my phone real quick. Okay. Okay, if I get too close, it sounds bad. Okay, if I get too close, it sounds bad. So if I keep it right here, we're fine. So if I keep it right here, we're fine. Okay. That's what we said. No, Red was saying it was bad, just blasphemously bad. Not worth the bit. Okay, every time I get it close to my mouth, you guys would be like, Okay, now as for the fire flickering, is that worth turning down or is it fine? I'm gonna keep the mic right here and go just like that. Blast your eardrums. This dude followed day 2 of the schedule. What? Huh? I think Poncho is actively a hater these days and not even a viewer. Fire is louder than me. Sorry, I immediately talked into it after picking it up. That's what we've been saying. I can't type. Day 1. Fire's louder than you. First Wordle word, we're gonna go with Quest. We're gonna go with Quest. If it's a single from the remix album, can you play it on your phone? If you upload it to Discord, then yes, I can play it on my phone. What up, Poncho? What up, Red? It was more popular than Code Red and Livewire combined. I don't think that's true. I think Code Red is objectively better, and I do like both. Fire's just over the line of being a bit noisy. Okay? Ethan, were you here when I pitched this stream to Kyle the other day? And I was on the fence about it, and then Kyle said, that's a really funny, good stream idea. And I went, okay, and then I'm doing it. Pretty Code Red and not Wineout, so it got more sales than both of them? Really? Like per capita? Like per Canadian? Or like all time? There's no way all time. There's no way. I keep almost moving the mic too close to my face. Why is this happening? Because you ask for this on a regular basis. You absolute fiends. Jolly Crab said on Friday, why don't you do more one-off weird streams? And so then I spent all weekend, I made this, then I ran it by Chimera, and then he said, that's a good idea, and now I'm here. Why we're listening to Jolly Crab? Because Jolly Crab's the only person promoting All We Do Is Film. I, in fact, did not ask for this. This was the different stream. There's also another different stream this week. If you look at the schedule, again, this stream isn't where Stream Umbrella is going, but it's the Suncracker TV concept is expounding, if that makes any sense. So I mean, the schedule is in the Discord. I immediately forgot what I wrote. Tomorrow is, what am I streaming tomorrow, chat? I forgot already. I don't mind. I think it's funny when I make fun of you. I think this is enjoyable. Cool. So anyways, it's Suncracker TV. Today is Trey's Corner. If you like Trey's Corner, leave a like, you know. Maybe this is the pilot episode, you know. Maybe it's a recurring monthly or bi-weekly show here on the network. That could be good. All right, or I could throw you guys in the fire. You guys want to diet do? You guys like my Wii game stand? I don't know if you can see it. What are we supposed to leave a like on? I don't fucking know. The subreddit. Go to the subreddit. Find the 5th most upvoted post. Give it a downvote. Save the post. Leave a comment and said, Trey sent me here. And that lets me know that you want more of it. I would drop a like for that. Thank you. Can you get your dogs off the screen? Guys, we're at a sleepover, okay? There's a fireside. There's you right there. We're having some soda pop, some water, okay? I keep talking directly in the mic and I know I'm not supposed to. This Friday we're playing Grounded. This Friday we are not playing Grounded. This Friday we are doing episode... Are my feet right on screen? No, it's just my knees. This Friday we're doing Spotify Viewers Make a Playlist competition episode... It's either 3 or 4. I think it's 3 because Jolly's won both. Saturday, I don't stream Saturday or Sunday. I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday is Trey's Corner today. Tuesday is Movie Musings. Maybe we'll find a better name tomorrow. Show up tomorrow for the pilot of Movie Musings if you want to help me find a better name. Beanbag chair. Are we on the floor? Are you yeah, you're on a trash can. You're sitting on a trash can? Yeah, I'm on a, we are on the, this is the carpet. I'm using a handheld mic. Yeah. We are next to a real fire. We're here. Anyway, you keep downplaying this. I've told you like 10 times. I've won 3. You've won 3? Impossible. Chat, has Jolly really won 3 of the Spotify competition show that we need to name? Anyways, and then Thursday we're doing, what's the show for Thursday? Thursday's show is Suncracker TV Radio, which just means a classic stream where I play video games and we have song request. You know how we do. So that's what Suncracker TV Radio is for the future. Can we change the schedule to Jackbox today, tomorrow, Thursday, and keep playlist Friday? No, because I would quit streaming if I had to play that much Jackbox. You guys like it way more than I do, and you always forget that. What else? Remember when I introduced you to Chaperone? No, I do. This is true. This is real. Remove green screen. Why? It looks perfect. Can we change the schedule? No. I won every Spotify trust. Close. I don't think FDR did ASMR in the mic. Might have cured the polio. Did he have the polio? He had TP roll for his bungholio. Fuck you, Poncho. This scene is the podium scene. This is podium cam, bitch. You gotta cut to a different cam. He's about to be like, it didn't work. It worked. Do you guys like when I talk down to you? I want to talk to you over here, but sometimes you're stupid and I gotta go to you directly. We are required to play Grounded in full before July 29th, 2025. I will consider it. Poncho cuts close up front. Hey, idiot! That's also me! Samojo! Idiot. Oh, you fool. You fool. I'm not over here, though. I'm not over there. No letters from Quest are in the Wordle? That's ridiculous. Okay. Show me... wordy. Show me wordy. Anyway, I'm not over there. No consideration. It's required. Oh, that's crazy. Like close-up scene better. Actually, there you go. Hello. Are you guys even on this scene? You're not on this scene. It's just me, baby. It's just me. When's the judge scene coming back? When when I have enough mods for a jury. I posted it in Discord, buddy. Okay, guys, this is a live. Where's the button? There it is. This is a live recap, or not recap, review of Jolly Crab's something or other. I don't know. Forgot to decide fate. If you got to decide, whose fate do you want to decide? Other than whether or not these dogs stay on screen. Okay. What room did you put it in? If you put it in art, I'll make fun of you. Bangers. Okay, it's not in bangers. Is it in promote myself? Where is it? It's in general, you weirdo. He's a weirdo. Poured my heart and soul into this. Very cool. How to apply to be a mod. Chat, what is step 1 of wanting to be a mod in this community? You have to not want to be mod. It's kind of the only way. We kind of kidnapped you. If you've ever read the novel Three Body Problem, it's sort of like being a wall facer. You're just kind of adopted into the program, usually against your will. That is the ideal way of doing it. Okay. If I could have a Spotify button to pause the music, I would. Am I gonna... Wait, no, I can control Spotify on my phone. Wait, I'm using YouTube. You guys hear that? This is an image that tells you neat things about me. Very cool. Oh yeah, I updated that. That was smart of me. I can't believe this is how I'm spending my Monday night. You guys, shut up. Shut up! Mike Lindell! Guys, if I got Mike Lindell on stream, would you enjoy this more? I think that's what I need to do. I need my own MyPillow. I need my MyPillow. Great guy! Mike Lindell! Lindell Truffle, I call him. Anyway. You guys watch that, dude, can I say something hot take? Outside of a couple pop moments, because duh, that's every PLE, Money in the Bank, kinda mid. Kinda mid, right? Kinda mid. Me when I post memes on my Insta story, you get 0 likes. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. Hold on. I am watching this. Can you guys hear that? I assume you can hear that. Shut up, son. Valid. Thank you. Hey, what's that, what's the band that they have that album of famous songs, and they're all, numbers? So it's like Song 22 is one of the most famous songs of all time, but it's just called Song 22. I don't believe you, Jolly. You just don't believe Jolly. Oh, because Blink 182. Yo! Let's go!
Real ones had 60%, their spam money and netting risk lethal funds 30%, and a long-term geek and 10% in precious metals, specifically gold and platinum and palladium with a 70-20 fab split.
Should I kick my feet every time, like adorably, every time I get a sub today? Is that a good idea? Real ones have 60% of their spare money in medium risk mutual funds, 30% in a long-term GIC. Yeah, talking about that granny in Chet got a and 10% in precious metals, specifically gold and platinum and palladium. That's what they were fighting over in the new Captain America movie, and rights and other stuff. Blur, probably Blur. I only know Blur because of the playlist. What's song number 2? How does that one go? Say it ain't so. You guys like when I do that? If you do that, hold on, let me sit up for you guys. Let's just really, okay. All right, I only got 2 cents extra. For what? What are we even talking about? I started an IRA. Why are we... what is happening? I was trying to talk about Blur. If you did that, what would separate you from Amaranth? Several. 2 things in particular. Just Spotify it. Listen, Spotifying is too much production value for the floor. There's a floor stream. We are on the floor. I have a trash can with a monitor on it, a stack of Wii games with a Stream Deck, a Mountain Dew, a water, my phone, which has Spotify on it, so fuck you. Why did you do that? 1, 2, 3. This is crazy. To Phenomenon, Live Type, Quillarisk, Jester, and Hack Nara. I think we're the 5 gifted, David, to none of these cheap fucks right here. Specifically, Jolly, look at that. No sub badge. No sub badge. Everyone point and laugh at the poor. And unlucky. That's honestly the worst part. Dude, this is so fun. I can abuse you. I can flick you, chat. 35% off, and I made extra money today. Good job. That's because you had that Palladium from that new Captain America movie. Song 2 opens with the big energy from guy. Woohoo! Oh, woohoo! You talking about that one? The Cars song? The Cars song. Anyway, chat. We have a hype train. Level 2. What are we doing? Is that getting chroma keyed? It is getting chroma keyed. I gotta quit talking to the mic. I heard it's bad. My music is succeeding. My music succeeding is my only hope of not starving this winter. Was Song 2 in Cars? I think so. It's in like every racing movie. It's in every Madden game that I remember playing. We're talking about that song, right? It's a good song. Thank you, David, for the gifted to Jolly Crab. No longer a poor. Congratulations. I don't want your pity sub. Dude, look at Jolly. He's subbed right there. Chat, what do my feet smell like? I should stop. My testicles are going to pop out any second. I got to be careful about that. David with the stream streak. Very good. Observant Turd has put a link in chat. And again, I will remind you... It's not a touchscreen. It's not a touchscreen. I can't. You're gonna have to explain to me what the YouTube video is. Hey, what word am I on Wordle? I'm playing Wordle right now through chat. Jolly can't sub, but he is a sub. Do you have really long testicles? No, I just have really short shorts on right now. And old man testicles. The lead singer of Blur is also the same singer from Gorillaz. Why are we... I can't... It's not a clickable link. Unfortunately, it's purple. That means I've already clicked it. It's a... Wait, hold on. I have a phone. Wear shorts when it's snowy outside. Yeah, you don't know how to wear clothes. You know what's crazy? You know what annoys me? When people make those memes about the boys with their hoodies and shorts on in the winter waiting to get on a bus. You just don't understand. And that's okay. So you should listen and no longer judge. And I think that would make a lot more sense. I look at how much hair is on my legs, okay? They're self-sustaining. The other issue I have is there's no hoodie pants. So, like, in the winter, you're outside for 5 minutes, and you're in the hot-ass school for 8 hours. So why would I dress for the winter I'm in for 5 minutes and not the hot-ass school? So you wear the hoodie, because you can take that off when you get into the school instantly. But, like... I'm not going to wear pants because it's too hot in the school and I'm going to sweat and have a stroke. Wear pants year-round like an adult? That's insane. I would simply die. Hoodies and shorts work perfect for most weather? Exactly. Like, if I'm outside, I'll dress for the winter. But MFers see people waiting for the school bus in shorts and they call them crazy. I'm like, it's not that hot everywhere else. That's enough socialites for me. I worked 15.5 hours today. Just wanted to drop by. That's a lot of hours. Good for you, David. Claps in chat for David, our #1 sub gifter for the month of this month, our Lord and Savior. Till next time, Mr. Sun. Exclamation point alert. I wear pants until under 6-degree heat, and I have work this week. I see. You just gave me my fun fact for the month. Thanks, King. Wait, what's the fun fact? That wear pants year-round like an adult? From Wordle, the O is green and RD is... Wait, so what do I... Tell me my, like, blanks. So be like... Black square emoji, O, black square emoji, RD, black square emoji. Anyway. I wear pants because it's against the rules of my job to not wear pants. I see. See, I understand now. Chat, it's so hot in here because I have like 18 different floodlights on this thing to make it kind of work decently. So if you think the green screen's not working well, shut up. It could be worse. I think adults should wear pants. Well, adults do. Hold on. Why? By what metric should? Yeah, if you're going to dinner, yeah. But, like, if I'm walking somewhere, why? Why would I be uncomfortable and not dressed for the weather? If I go to the beach, I'm gonna wear some shorts, even if I don't swim. I think adults can wear shorts, but it's not always appropriate. Oh, for sure. Also, appropriate is, like, made up. Like, appropriate's only valid if you want to go certain places. Like, if a certain place has a dress code, and I want to go there, then I do the dress code. Sure. Sure, I'm with you. But, like, yeah. I'm not an asshole. All you need is Viking blood and some shorts, no other clothes, and you can survive perfectly in the nice negative 20-degree weather. Absolutely not. Why here water? Are those because those are the two places that you wear shorts? So the rule has now extended to us, chat. Water areas. What if I'm in the beach, but I'm not planning on getting the water at all? What if I just want some sunlight on my lovely legs? I don't wear shorts in the gym. I wear pants in the gym. I would just simply die. My body is a furnace of hair and heat, and I would simply die if my body could not breathe and it was sweating. Hot damn. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You live like north. Pants rules are different. If you're like, I bet I could go 95% of the year wearing pants if I lived fucking north of the Mason-Dixon, which is a weird metric that people use. Sweatpants and hoodie in the gym always. Gotta sweat. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. I'm not trying to make weight for a UFC match. If I lived in Lib City, yeah, I'd wear me some Lib pant. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, chat, how are we doing today? How is your Monday so far? Feel free to ask me anything, any topic, any hypothetical, any question about where things are. It's already been 40 minutes of this. I think we're killing it. Blank O, blank, 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 R and D are yellow, so they're in the word, but could be anywhere. Okay. So, okay. Give me... Oh, this is hard to do because I don't know what letters I've guessed. I guess quest and wordy. Okay. Which means there could be an I and an O. So I think it's going to be show me... Yeah, quest or W and Y. Okay. So then I think I would like to guess... I mean, I think it would make the most sense. I'm thinking. Blank, oh. God, I want to say boil. Like, every word I'm thinking of ends in S or Y. Roidy is the word. I already did Y. So Y cannot be in the word. But thank you. Thank you. I'm looking right at it. I'm looking right at my letter options. What's a 5-letter word? Because it's just going to be a 5-letter word. Ooh. No, it doesn't end in E. Tight. No, there's no T. Fuck. No words are 5-letter, idiot. What? Plenty of words are 5-letter. Am I crazy? Show me... Hold on, I gotta get up here. Oh, wait. A and I are still available. Okay. A and I are still available. I can see your message. You're not supposed to help me. I also don't think it's that. Because I think it was that recently. I keep wanting to guess Horde. Horde. Show me Horde. H-O-A-R-D. Show me Horde. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good guess. Okay, what was I doing on my phone, by the way? How do I even find this? God, song number 2 is stuck in my head now. You're not actually playing this one? Doesn't count. Yes, it does. I'm literally playing it elaborately, but I am playing it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Who does that? I'm originally from Michigan, and I like to spoil fun quizzes so you don't get fun from them, and lived in Wyoming because I like to spoil things so you don't have fun. And when I was in Wyoming, I just spoiled things so people didn't have fun, and I wore shorts in the winter, and we hit -50 several times. Well, yes, this is just simply acclimating to your environment. Okay, where was that? Hold on. This is the Cascodal item. Okay, we're not doing all the daily doles via fucking this. That would be crazy right now. Absolutely not. Hold on, I gotta move this. I gotta move this. I'm using my phone like as my system here. I'll show you Balatrodal. Scrandle time. Do you pick top or bottom picture? I choose top. Chat, this is AMA, not do the doles through us. Costco, I'm Hawaiian host Aloha Max Carry Pack, 6x7 ounce. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna go $12.99. Nerdle Next Trust. Wrong. Oh, you play? Yeah, I was playing Wordle, and then you told me the Wordle answer. No, I'm not playing Wordle. Okay, chat. I'm gonna make a story on Twitch because it's a thing you can do. I'll put you guys in it. Okay, I do look cute today, just not from any of these angles that I'm not using. Why is my hand so... You guys see that? My hand is sopping wet down here. It's so warm in here. Okay. If I take this... How do I... I'm gonna do one of these. Cool. You guys think that's a good photo? I think that's a good photo of me. You guys think that's a good photo? I think it's a good photo of me. Okay, post. I just realized I wasn't using the microphone. I'm posting this to my Twitch story. Interviewing chat on... No. On the show today. Perfect. Add to my story. Maybe we'll get Mike Lindell for my next guest. Red up from $12.99. Okay, I'm gonna go $16.75. Hi, YouTube. YouTube, you look like shit. You look big. What is happening right now? Why am I being so insulted? Be chill, okay? I'm gonna lean back. I'm gonna lean away. I'm watching a Kai Cenat stream on my phone right now. Oh wait, are you guys looking at my Twitch story and saying look fat? Who is Mike Lindell? I was thinking of Chuck Liddell. Mike Lindell is the My Pillow guy. Okay. Help me with... Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna use my phone to read chat. 3 streak. Good job. Good job. Good job. Help me with Spottle, female American pop singer, debut between 2015 and 2021, higher than number 2015, but close. And it's not Sabrina Carpenter or Olivia Rodrigo. Spottle, female American pop singer, debut 2015-2021, higher than number 25 popularity. That's crazy. So this person came in and changed the music. When you call me señorita, I did it pizza. Ooh la 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 la. I don't know. I would guess Olivia Rodrigo or Sabrina Carpenter, but you said it was not them. So then I don't know. From CNN, ethanol dead at 35, died of obesity. That is mean. That is mean. I'm gonna go to my corner. Well, hey guys, welcome to. You guys want me to like lay like this? Is this good? I can't see how I look. I feel like I'm a little sexy right now. And you all think I'm a little cutie over here? All right. What am I doing on my phone? They're yellow. They're not yellow. It's the lighting. I promise. I promise. Any other spottle guesses other than Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo? But they're in that. Dove Cameron. She's not in the top 25. Post 2015. Ooh, Megan Trainor. Show me Megan Trainor. Dude, can somebody edit an anvil for me? Can you give me 100k spooples, please? I can't give out the spooples. You just simply earn the spooples, and sometimes we gamble the spooples, and you get new spooples. And that is cool. Yeah, my shirt's coming up. A little scandalous. I feel like you guys... Can somebody... I mean, there's bound to be a teal cheddar out there. Her popular was 251. Still higher than I would have thought. I wonder what Teal thinks about my rockin' bod right now. This is my summer bod. I'm working on it. All about that bass, no trouble. I hate all of her music. It is all the same. She has this other one. What is it? How does it go? I am a woman, and I'm with the kid from Spy Kids, and we have a double toilet that we poop on. It's a really good song. Teal got a Switch camera. Let's go. More people need to get the Switch camera. I am so excited about the Switch camera. How it work? What mean how it... Oh, it is... No, Ariana Grande's not post 2015. No, we were... There's no way. Your lips are moving. Shut up. Shut up. Bad song. Am I even on screen back here? Oh, yeah, I am. How chat looks at me. So, chat, the goal... You're my first interview, so this has to go well. Like, future episodes, there will be a streamer there. Like a Discord call. So like Teals or Brew or Seer or whoever's full body will be right there. Here in the room with me. And we'll have a little sleepover together. So like, whoever it is has to be on camera and on the floor. I don't know how they got to figure that out, but they got to be on the floor and figure that out. Dua Lipa. Try to get a Billy like I'm Eilish. I feel like Billie Eilish might be secretly Canadian. It's like when we learned that 21 Savage was from the UK and was super British and was actually like hiding, and that was crazy to find out. Exclamation point about me, by the way. I updated that command, so it's cool now. It was Billie Eilish. Yeah. Has the little son walked around yet? I set up Lil Son to walk around. Has he been doing his thing? Is he working? I put him in a little cutie spot, and I didn't know if he's popped up yet. But I would hope so, otherwise my things are not working. Kitty Hype emote unlocked. Your support helps SuncrackerTV reach Hype Trade level 3. Well, you're welcome, guys. Do you want me to stare at this or at the camera, or go back and forth? What is your preference? Okay, I just pulled up... Okay, how am I not famous yet? I just pulled up... I look fat as shit. I'm watching the stream right now. This is a good-looking stream, though. I just wish I had the green screen wider on the wall so I could have a wider cam. Because when I envisioned this stream, I was like a little cute dot on the wall with the monitor. And I'm just kind of like 60% of the frame. And the mic is blocking my face, so I shouldn't be doing that. Lil Son is the worst cousin of the Diet Dr. Pepper elf? No, we love Lil Son. Call him son. Oh, yeah, because I'm Trey today. Is that a TV or part of the green screen? You think this is... I've been communicating with this all day. This is... Look at that. You're on a trash can. How insane... Look, you have, like, shadows on you. You're very real. Call the guy that's asking to call? Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, what? Let's call and talk about Grounded. No. The weatherman interacts with the maps, but they're fake. Okay, listen, look, ooh, chat, earthquake. It's crazy. I want close-up sun. You guys can cut to close-up sun. I mean, I guess I also can. How do I look down here? Hey, Vivi. What is grounded? A video game. Jesus. Oh, jeez. I mean, guys, you're not taking advantage of this. I put the rare, like, we've only done, like, 1, maybe 2 other Ask Me Anything. It says Ask Me Anything, so shoot your shot. You're just having a normal stream, and I'm on the floor. The point of this is it's cozy, like, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? I gotta sit up. Can we hang out? We're hanging out right now, so yes. Why am I still on the close-up cam? How did a guy like me get a wife? I'm funny. I'm really funny, and I'm aware of how attractive I am. Not very, but I'm aware. I am aware. There's the classic fake it till you make it mantra, and there is just dumbfounded amounts of confidence that have taken me far in life that I didn't used to have, but I do now, and it's awesome. Why aren't you at the LA protest? Protest! Fun word! Mike Lindell called it a pillow blowout. I have the worst Trump impression ever, but it makes me so happy. I'm the only one that likes my impression. Adult content as well. Sure. Again, the worst is I say no to your question. Ethan, we just hung out. Can you be Hassan? If you remind me, I will do it for Halloween this year. Okay? Weird champ. Yeah, yours does suck. So you think it's Ethan, yours is worse than mine. So you're the only person that cannot insult me. You think it's a joke. My impression, yes. The protest, no. No, I do not. Length, several meters from the ground. 0. Memorial. Anyway, next question, chat. What do you got for me today? Why did you ignore my question? What was your question? You think it's funny? You think it's a joke? Why are you? Oh, why am I misogynist? Oh, because I'm not. I gotta quit doing it. Women are great. I'm actually. Here's this. Not only am I not misogynist, I am pro-women. I know. A lot of people are saying this these days. I'm saying it mostly. Because I have that take. Shoe size. I think 11. Can you say San Diego in a Ron Burgundy voice? Who's Ron Burgundy? Are you talking about the guy from Parks and Rec? Is that Ron Burgundy? What's his real life name? Nick Offerman? That's what I know more as because I never watched the show. Shirt size large. Occasionally I teeter into XL. I know I'll never be a medium again, but I'd like to wear large always. Pant size 32. On a good day. Oh, Ron Burgundy's Anchorman. Got it. Don't like any of those movies except for Paul Rudd. Good afternoon, San Diego. See, I just can't. I don't watch it enough. And in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. You realize that you were currently making money by talking to children with the dogs up? I wouldn't say making money, but I'd say that I have a pretty good pocket change book. It's San Diego. Oh, okay. Interesting. How do you not like Anchorman? I don't like... I mean, this is most... Will Ferrell's divisive, whether people like to admit it or not. And people in chat, now that I've been brave enough to say it, will come out and either agree with me or disagree with me because that's how split it is. There's a couple movies where I do like Will Ferrell. The Lego Movie, As a Father. But comedy, the other guys. Will Ferrell and the other guys fucking rules. Love Will Ferrell and the other guys. I like Will Ferrell's character in Wedding Crashers, but a majority of his characters I do not like. Bernie did not die. He is eternal. The bird landed on his podium and made it so. You're lucky, son. You only a size large shirt, size 32 pants, and you have tiny feet at size 11. Wait, why am I lucky? You said I'm lucky and then insulted me. I don't understand. Son, you're lucky. You wear hand-me-down shoes from your mother. I do. Anyway, next question. Pant size. What are you, just building a clone of me? You guys make a sex doll of me soon? I could make millions off of that because I would sell exactly one. Should we invite Epic Tex 11 to the Goofy Guy gathering? Because if I invite Tex, then that means I have to invite Jolly Crab. And I don't want to do that. We don't want to do that, chat. We don't want to do that. And that's where I draw the line. Tiny feet bad. Wait, why bad? Wait, why bad? Why are tiny feet bad? Also, not tiny. Slightly below average, but not tiny. That's ridiculous. But shirt size and pant size are really good. Thank you. Why would you have to invite Jolly Crab? I don't know. Who said I knew to invite Jolly Crab? You know what they say about guys with small feet? They like to kick. Dude, this is so cute. This is so cozy and cute. I'm not at the desk. I'm not overstimulated. I'm just on the floor with a camera and a chat. You know, this is how our forefathers streamed. George Washington, ass up, head down, biting the sheets for good luck, just throwing on the camera, going live a few days a week. This is how the country was started, baby. I'm size 15 for shoes. 11 is tiny. Relative. Relative. Jason Derulo. Imagine if you were playing a board game right now. Can you just right now just play a board game alone on the floor? Bring in wife, play board games. Absolutely not. That's again, we're doing Ask Me Anything. Again, it is like if you, yeah, just real answers, real questions. No. Chat blew that ship 4 years ago. Nope. Absolutely not. Chat has been tested. They've been weathered. Absolutely not. Play Jenga with us. I just get a forklift and I have it automated via chat. That'd be awesome. Were we not very nice to her? Nope. I think we were nice to her. Some of you were way too nice in a really weird way. That wasn't my fault. I didn't say it was your fault. But you're a collective of weird people. Might be. Sorry, my dad was getting off work early that day and he'd been drinking. I don't think it was. Again, I didn't say it was your fault. I'm saying chat is a collective's fault. It's not worth the. Yeah. The upside is not just worth the weird vibes and having to be like, oh, everyone is a weirdo. I do not associate with these people. Well, you're on the same TV, on my floor, on a trash can, so you kind of are. What game are you ready for to come in 2025? Speedrunners 2. I don't want to play any other game except for Speedrunners 2. I want to play Speedrunners 2 and no other game. That's all I want to play for the next 2 years. Poncho was the creep. I'm the creep. There were too many horny. What are you talking about? Too many horny kids. Not quite. Sorry, we love your wife? Question mark. Do you want me to send you a Speedrunners 2 key? I got a few. Fuck you. That's not true. You don't even know who made Speedrunners 1. Talking about your jam. Did you just quote Radiohead? Did I? Probably. All right, next question. When Ethan on stream? So, Ethan's on every stream, actually. Can somebody tell me when Ethan is on every stream, specifically timestamped? Ethan's been on every stream for the last 5-6 years, probably 6 years. John Tiny Build. John Jimothy Tiny Build. When there's a really loud fart noise. Yep, that's Ethan's fart, actually. I'm gonna fart. That's Ethan. Yep, you got it. No, Ethan's in the intro every stream. But he's also, because he's in the intro, it means he's been on stream probably 10 times with the occasional call-in. Yep. When camera moves randomly. Yeah, that's Ethan. Yep. He's laying on the floor also on the other side of the camera. God, last time Ethan was on stream, he called me, or I called him. Because either we were debating or he was debating. I can't remember which. But I do recall this. Also, Ethan exists on the You Know What movie channel, which, while on hiatus, is not dead, contrary to popular belief. If you want to watch me watch movies, go to You Know What on YouTube, baby. Demand compensation, Ethan. You deserve it. I just start kicking and crawling like a baby. I want to watch more movies. Grrr. Haven't you been watching more movies? How did You Know What fall off? I don't know how often. I'm giving a real answer because, again, that's kind of the idea of the stream. That I have explained this. Again, the number one content priority to get out is stream, followed by you know what recordings, followed by you know what editing. I have 2 you know what videos recorded right now. They just need edited, which means I need time to edit them. I have not had time to edit them, as I have barely had time to stream, which is the top of my little fucking pyramid right now. So yeah, and when I say I'm watching movies, I'm watching movies in theater, which has nothing to do with the You Know What channel. And also, You Know What is not all movies, because I think that's bullshit. One thing I've learned from fucking, you know, decades of content making is that everything shouldn't be content because you never enjoy it the same way. Like, whenever we did the TV shows with Wife for You Know What, we had to have a conversation about what shows we wanted to save for us and what shows were content, because it's just different entirely. Like, if they made Breaking Bad 2, I would never watch that for content, because that'd be more of a personal experience for me to be able to enjoy. And so things like that don't go on there. So a lot of what goes on You Know What is the fun, bullshit, straight to VOD, funny movies, which I think it works perfect for. Or throwbacks to Rocky Horror, Storks, Hundreds of Beavers. I think it works good for that. So there's also that. It's about finding the right content and then it being worth the effort. So if you drop a certain react outside of the window, it's just not worth the edit. I mean, and we've shown that with Chicken Run. Chicken Run got 60 views, and I put a lot of effort into that video, and it got 60 views. So that was super cool. You watch Alf. Good question. No. Are they movies or shows? If short, I'm without Taylor till Thursday and bored after work. What do you mean? Do you hate us? Occasionally. Ooh, chat, you know what pisses me off? Again and again, not aimed at Ethan because he is right there, but real people watching real streams. Can we get some finger snaps for that? Because they're more parasocial than you guys are. Talking about Woneil. Woneil in the chat, who high-fived Sami Zayn or somebody, some redhead, probably Taylor, thought that I was genuinely pissed at you guys and that you guys had ruined my day. And I was like, no. And then I was like, which stream though? Like, maybe if it was Birdgate or Charcuteriegate, sure. You guys sucked then. But he goes, no, you were playing VR chat and the robot was getting bullied. And I was like, oh, that was what? Anyway, it was a stream that, like, genuinely, like, I wasn't even annoyed at the bare minimum. But he was like, dude, Trey was pissed on stream the other night. And yeah, which is why ideally if you watch the stream, yeah. Am I having a stroke right now? During Birdgate and Charcuteriegate, you ruined my weeks with that. We've talked about it. You ruined my weeks with that shit. Is Hundreds of Beavers a throwback? I thought that was like a brand new movie. Not when I recorded it, no. It was just more about wanting to show it to Teal, which I can only do over Discord, which is why it makes sense to go ahead and record that. Ethan, what do you do for work? He's an accountant, but not the sexy kind. Did we ruin your day? You ruined Charcuterie and Birdgate? Fake news? That's so not true. What is Birdgate? Birdgate is much lesser to Charcuteriegate. I think because of how bad Charcuteriegate is, we should rename Birdgate. Birdgate sounds worse because we're using the same gate as Charcuteriegate. Birdgate was we played Quicksort, and it's a normal game where you get yelly at each other, and you have to put things in order, and it was people who own X amount of pets. So horses, birds, fish, dogs, cats, lizard, iguana, snakes. And birds came up, and I said the sentence, most people do not own a bird. And then several chatters put in chat, I own a bird. To which I said, I could give a fuck if you own a bird, dipshit. To which chat said, I know a friend that has a bird. And they listed every bird in the fucking 4-state area for some reason. Anyway, because I was like, I think in my life, more people have had fish than birds. And then chat would be like, no. And then they just did that for about 8 hours. And now we don't play Quicksort anymore. You put it far left, which is crazy. Most people don't own most pets, buddy. Okay, and that maybe would have been valid, but you didn't. That wasn't what was said back then. What was said back then was, actually, yes, most people have pets. I met a bird once, which is the stupidest thing. The drag queen last month said my job was sexy. Hell yeah. So yeah, that's all Birdgate was, which is the most annoying thing when me and chat are arguing something, and then chat argues the wrong way. Like, I love yelling at chat and chat yelling back, but when chat yells the wrong way, like, we'll be debating a movie, and a chatter will come and it's like, well, it's because you're from Kansas, so you don't understand culture. And I go, well, now you've made it weird. Like, they'll just, no kappa, no LOL. And many of you have done this, where, like, we'll just be having a fun riff about Forrest Gump, and you'll be like, well, son's poor, so he's never been on a plane, so what would he know? And it's like, whoa! Now it is weird. Now it is not fun. I am fat. Must watch Alf, please. Also, I don't English correctly. That's okay. I will not judge you. I might accidentally, but not intentionally. Was it talking quantity of pets per person? No. It was basically how many pet birds. But it was, they polled people, and it was like, what percent of people own a bird? Usually has, yeah. And I remember it was specifically putting...
Goodbye, soldier.
Oh, are you leaving? Goodbye, soldier. I think there's a clip of it. I believe it was, I put horses and fish above birds, which the way the game works, in my life experience, I've known more people to have a pet horse or fish than bird. Because also, most people that have a pet bird, of all the pets, should not have those. They're like some of the most irresponsible pet owners, bar none. Anyway. And so, yes, because of that, I put birds very far left. But again, I agree with putting fish over bird. That's was it horse? Was that the one? Can anybody find the clip? I think it was horse that we all got hung up on. Because I was like, I get that I live in a rural place, but even then, like in the city, I don't know a lot of people that are like, gotta feed the bird. Bird's a crazy pet. You should not have a bird in. It's just such a sad bird. Yeah, I think it was horse versus bird was the real argument. Went to get his ring and heard the fire and almost panicked. Yeah, I had a different fire playing, and I thought it was fine, and I put on the earbuds right before going live, and it was like a bonfire that sounded like a building collapsing, so I had to change it to this. No, I don't think people have horses in cities. I just said that. What? No. I'm saying plenty of people in rural places have a pet horse, period. I think birds are rare regardless of where you live, but horse gets the rural buff. I don't think bird gets any kind of buff. That's the issue. I can say confidently I don't know one person with horses. I do know 3 people with birds. See, I know 0 people with birds. The only people I know that own a bird are like influencers that are like, this is my pet parrot. Like, I've only ever been on TikTok and seen a pet bird. Many of them ride through drive-thrus. I thought you were talking about the birds. You're talking about the horses. Yes. Rich city people will have pet horse, but rent out stable spot. Yeah, too. Yeah. But yeah, it's also, again, birds just should not, for the most part, be pets in the same way as many other things. That's very few people. Anyway. So that is what Birdgate is. Exclamation point about me. How you gonna walk a bird? How you gonna walk a bird? I've seen TikToks of them walking the birds. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, bring me into. Poncho's not saying the horses are in the cities. See, you've taken them out of context. I've got it here. Poncho is saying people keep their horses in the country but live in the city. So you may not realize they have horses, but they're out in the country. And then you said it's more horses than birds, but horses aren't in the city's trust. Poncho didn't say the horses were in the cities. That would be ridiculous. I bet you can't name a single French cheese. A rutabaga. I beg your pardon? How you doing? There can't be horses in cities, that's a fact. New York City has horse cops? True. Do horse cops count as horse pets? Anyway, you guys have really brought the thrilling questions today. From how do you have a wife? What is Birdgate? And also, will you play Grounded with me? Great questions today. How do I know if cheese is French? So the way that language works is there's certain sounds and things to do with the word. So like, a la mode. I think, is that French or is that Italian? I think it's French. Most cooking words are French. Because, duh, they're like the cooks. John Wick 3 had many horses in the city. They exist. Facts. I know a French cheese then. A la mode is French. Yes. Not a cheese though, by the way. Is Guerre French? Yes. Guerre is, yes, that is a very, like, so this little, that letter there, it's just like the E at the end of my name. That's typically a French thing, but not always. Guerre is Swiss. Ah, you fool. Idiot. Anyway. Dude, I haven't even opened my Mountain Dew. You guys want to hear this? Hold on, let's hear this. Was that loud? What was your most traumatic moment in life? The knee. Like, I can't undersell it. And I know it gets tiresome playing through it. Like, ultimately, it's a dislocation. It's not a broken bone. But the setup, beginning, middle, and end, and being stuck standing on it for such an amount of time with no sign of hope. Like, it was more mental anguish than it was physical anguish. It is hilarious, though, also. But genuinely traumatic, yes. But I assume everyone knows the knee story, so I'm not gonna go back through it. Munster is French. Munster might be my favorite cheese right now. I'm a big Munster guy. You know, all these cooking words and like kitchen jobs are French, but I cannot name one French food. Escargot, brother. Escargot. Oh yeah, we have a command. Oh wait, this doesn't work anymore. We gotta find an image hosting site. Gouda on a burger. Listen, I love American cheese as a standard on a burger. But if you just give me a premium option with some Gouda cheese, we're gonna have some fun later. Creme brulee, just anything London Tipton orders or says. Prindle, for instance. Typically, you know, or wait, yeah, Prindle for sure. With a crunchy cracker, true. Oh my god, we fucked up a not a charcuterie board. A meat and cheese platter the other night. So we had all the friends over the weekend. You guys know this. I told you about this. And I was eating cheese cubes by the handful. Just absolutely obliterating them. It was crazy. Talking shit, I hear. That is the brand. Was France not part of Pangea, Poncho? Wait, what? Escargot is not French. Cavemen on Pangea were... Escargot is not... I don't know if you know this. Cavemen were eating food. Cavemen were eating snails. I hear you. I would still argue that barbecuing meat is a pretty American ideal, but, you know, they may have been doing that before America was a... Most foods exist before borders were put up. Am I right? Mike Lindell. He got his pencil. Pangea. Who? My Trump's little brother impression is so fun and cute. They didn't have barbecue sauce on Pangea. You don't know that. Were you there? Escargot is prepared a certain way as a certain dish. Also not claimed to be originated in France, but escargot is a dish common in France, and escargot is the French name for it. That cheddar was amazing. It was. That cheddar, it also came at the perfect time in my life. When I found the crack and meat cheese tray, I felt like the belle of the ball. The belle of the ball. God, I hate the word charcuterie. But I'm glad I've been validated by Bryant. Bryant has validated me on that, and that feels good. Bryant, this is how good of a friend he is, because he's open-minded. Not on every front. Bryant has validated me on the bathroom etiquette and on charcuterie gate, and that's really all that I need. Because he wasn't on my side for both, but he was open-minded enough, unlike chat, to come around. Which is why I know when Bryant is against me, I know he is against me. I do really fuck with charcuterie. I love that word. It is a fun word. For sure. If the only food the French have is snails, then they should not have kitchen rights. That's crazy. For an overworked snack tray, see, Ethan, I could have used you. I could have used you 2 years ago, brother. That is 1000%. Bing, 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 bing. Verbatim, my argument. And then it turned into son is too poor and Kansas trash and has never had good cheese. I bet he can't name cheese. And I couldn't. Anyway, it was a bad day to be me. Didn't you just say it made you feel like the belle of the ball? No, I was reading Ethan's messages. Oh, you're talking about this. Yeah, you know, no, it is a good snack tray, but you wouldn't call it charcuterie. What's my blood pressure right now? Not bad. Probably 120/80. It's on the other side of the room, and my ass hasn't left this chair for an hour and 16 minutes, and I'm afraid of what's gonna happen when I get up. I might fart. Maybe y'all are just uneducated, uncultured. Fine. I fuck with him with the amount of Real Housewives where the ladies who are worthy of praise for gathering grapes and summer sausage. Ugh. Ugh. Does Ethan know the lore? Does Ethan know the charcuterie gate? God, he would have been a good person to have back then. Bryant was against me, but he has since come around, which feels great. A good sourdough. A good fucking sourdough. I think I've read all the messages. It was because he felt bad for you. No, because there is still shit for years that Bryant is against me and will bully me for it. It's not because he felt bad for me. Cheddar and jalapeno sourdough is wonderful. That is true. You don't have to treat your sourdough starter as a family member. The reason for that is because it is a growing thing. You would do the same thing for a plant. Like the starter, like you're watching it live and thrive and writhe around. Like with some good butter. Some good butter. Yeah, yeah. Any other questions that don't make me feel stupid when I read them? People who personify it. Don't yuck our yum. Don't yuck our yum. I hate that sentence, but don't fart. I am gonna fart. Who sent that? Thank you. Whoa, Neil. Very funny guy. Now I am mad at chat, and I'm saying that I am mad at chat because I am in fact mad at chat. I'm going to the bathroom. Please don't talk for the next 2 to 10 minutes. Am I on speaker? Am I on speaker? Am I on speaker? Am I on speaker or headphones? Airbus 320. Airbus 320. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Airbus. Airbus. Pull up. Terrain. 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 Okay, the fire crackling noise after that RP is actually unsettling, and I didn't like that. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I've always just said anything with meat and cheese is charcuterie. I've always said that you've got a nice meat and cheese board. I think it's just pretentious. I think it's just pretentious to call it charcuterie, unless you've really put in the effort, and that's the bottom line. Yeah. What else? Nice spread is sufficient. Yeah, just a nice spread. Sometimes you got some veggies, you got some ranch, you got some cheese, you got some crappy, you got some The other issue is before that argument, I had truly never heard that word in my life, and now I see it on a daily basis, and it's just like everything else in life. Like once you watch Game of Thrones, you see references to Game of Thrones every day. I had never seen or heard, I had never read it, which was weird, because I am a well-read man. I had never read the word charcuterie, I never heard the word charcuterie in my life until that argument, which did not help my case, and now it's everywhere. My new job is dope. I threw my first lightning strike today. What does that mean, to throw a lightning strike? I don't understand what that means. And now I see a Starbucks on every corner. What an asshole. There's just Starbucks freaking everywhere. Gotta check my phone. I gotta check my phone. It is currently 10:30 at night, and it could not be brighter and hotter in this room. I've got every light in the 4-state area pointed at me at this very moment. Hold on, what am I looking for here? Okay, what do I look like on stream right now? Okay, I gotta stop putting the mic right in my face. Should I sit up more? Do you guys like when I sit up, when I lay back? What makes you more calm as a viewer? I wish I could, ooh, I could actually hang this from the ceiling, and it would hear me. I guess I don't need to hold this. Hold on, if I set this, let's work this out. Let's make, hold on, this is gonna be good. 2005 version of the Yard podcast, exactly. Oh, I just busted a nut. The fun way. Okay, if I... Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Is this something? You see the little shopping cart? I think a viewer sent that to me at some point. Okay, can you guys hear me? This is way easier. We've got this microphone in the middle. Oh, this is way nicer. I keep forgetting how much my crotch is just on screen. Cool fireplace. Thanks, Jester. I appreciate that. Thank you. Move it away from the fire so it's not so loud crackling. Oh, yeah, true. Let me... drive the shopping cart forward. But why what? Huh? 2005 version. We use an impulse generator to create lightning strike that shoots at the transformer. Oh, he's asking why you did that. Why lightning strike Optimus Prime? Robots, roll out. Riki. That was my attempt at making the Transformers transform noise, and it was not close. Why strike Transformer? To what ends? And why? Why have you done this? By the way, chat, show and tell. Reminder, chat, this is an Ask Me Anything type stream, so you can just chill, or you can ask me anything. We're just kind of conversing. This is a projector I thrifted, and I need to use it for content, but I don't know how yet. Also, here's an idea. What if we did a Pictionary stream, but... I'm talking to you. What if we did a Pictionary stream, but I'm in the bathtub, and it's full of water, and I'm almost naked, and I use Expo markers to draw on the wall of the shower. And I never say anything, and it's just me and the camera. And I never say a word, and I just keep drawing things, and when someone guesses it, I erase, and then I draw again. And we just do that for about 3 hours. I think that'd be a really good stream idea. Anyways, I also have a projector. Wait, projector in the bathroom. Wait, so what if it's pitch black in the bathroom? The only light is coming from this, and it's playing split second. Because it only has RCA, because it's old. So I can connect it to my PS2 or my Xbox 360. Those are the only things I have that are RCA. Unless I get an adapter, but that sounds lame and boring. Hope the subs pay for the water bill? No, I fill the bathtub. And then the bathtub is full, and then I sit in lukewarm to cold water. Or Luke Skywalker water, whichever you prefer. Had me almost naked. Thank you, Yeti. I appreciate that. I figured it was a safety testing thing, but wanted to confirm you weren't making anti-transformer weapons. That would be bad. That is mostly the Battle of Chicago. Bath, not shower. Shower would seem sad. If I was just burning through water for 3 hours on the shower, it's raining on my head, it's constantly erasing what I'm drawing, that would be a good idea. You guys like our little fucking cozy setup here today? I took it today because I was excited about making lightning, but it's a little underwhelming. This is a smaller transformer. Ah, jazz. R.I.P. Is it raining right now? I'm excited by the desktop plasma balls. Your lightning will interest me. What? What? Also, did I make a good choice today? I know that room is nowhere as cozy as it looks for us. I don't know that this... I think it's close. I could take a video of my POV real quick and put it in general Discord. This is what I was wearing before I... Is there a gas leak in here? Little orbs that blast static around and touches your finger when you touch it. Oh, I'm excited about the desk. When you said desktop, I immediately assumed you meant desktop PC. And I was like, who's fucking their computer? So I was wearing this, and then I changed to my unemployed shirt, which I thought made me look less fat and was also funny. Here. Okay, I'm going to take a little floor tour for the general Discord. You guys are going to love this. Okay. This is the floor. Chat, say hi. Wow, look at that little red rocket right there that I talk into. Wow, there's chat. Hey, it's pretty cozy. It's pretty cozy. There's that light there, that light there, that light there, that light there, that light there. Door. That might be too big of a video. Anyway. Hold on, let me see. General Discord. Exclamation point Discord if you're not already in there. Exclamation point about me. Who's putting all these other videos in here? They are clogging my feed. Is this Poncho making lightning right now? There we go. Videos is Discord Petham. Oh, videos in Discord. Well, my video is also in Discord, and my video is better. Anyway, for those of you that are just out getting here, reminder, this is a special new kind of stream under the SuncrackerTV programming, if that makes sense. So the idea is that there will be special streams more often. Hence why I added the TV. And so like today is Trey's Corner, which we might do semi-regularly. So like this is episode 1. In the future, chat won't be here, but like a full screen video of, you know, another streamer sitting on their floor talking to me live would be on here. And then we just have a little cozy floor hang, and I think that would be really nice. Or awkward. So I mean, if that sounds good to you, then let me know that you want more Trey's Corner. And then tomorrow we're doing a movie style of stream where we're going to talk about movies and do a movie draft, which I should talk about because Poncho was interested in that, and I think Tilly, and I forget who else. But anybody can join. Depending on how many people are here at the start of stream tomorrow, it'll be a desktop stream. Will determine how many movies you get to draft. And what will happen is, so like, if only 5 people sign up, then I'll let you draft 4 movies. If 10 people sign up, you'll each draft 2. And your goal is to get to as perfect a score as possible. So, I have a Letterboxd account, !movies, because you'll need to check that before tomorrow. So if you want to do the movie draft, check my Letterboxd to see what movies I've seen. Now, there's a chance there's some movies I've seen but not ranked, and those are also off limits. You need to draft 2 movies that I've never seen, and I'll let you know, so make sure you have backups. Don't only think of 2 movies, think of multiple movies, okay? And I will then make them a list of movies to watch, and I will rate them as I watch them. Whoever gets closest to a perfect score of stars, whether it's 10, 15, 20, so if it's 4 movies, it's 20, 3 is 15, 2 is 10, 1 is 5, whatever, so on and so forth, wins and officially has the most valid movie opinions in the community, which I think is a good idea. Based off my ratings, that is how you would win the draft. So you have to slightly appeal to me, and also the movies that I have. So you can get a jumping off point by checking my Letterboxd to know if I've for sure seen it, but just have backups, basically. You know, have like a list of 5 movies. That way, if another chatter drafts your movie, you have a backup. If I say, actually, I have seen that, you have a backup. What if I get all my movie recommendations from you? That is a problem. So yeah, that should be fun. You just have to be here tomorrow at 9 p.m. CST for stream. We're going to do it in like the first hour, so we won't do it the moment stream starts. That way, if you don't get here right as stream starts, you're fine. But the draft will start within the first hour between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. CST. So if you want to do that, make sure that you are here for that. Okay. What if I get all my movies from you? Oh, there's been some movies. Bad draft. Fuck you. What if I get all my movies from you? It's very fun. That's like movies. I'd lose. Sun says I don't know movies. You don't. Sometimes. I get a few in the chamber I've been trying to get you to watch. If that hits a person, there is no longer a person. The fear increases. Okay, so any questions about the movie draft tomorrow, please let me know. Anyway, as for Yeti, you said this does not look cozy. If you look in the Discord, you'll see the video. of just how cozy this actually is. Okay? It's very cozy. Thursday, we're going to do a classic gaming type stream. It'll be Speedrunners VR chat, song request, and then Friday is going to be the Spotify show, which we don't have a name for yet, where you, the chat, will make a Spotify playlist based on whether or not I find it to be a banger and a song I've never heard before. This gets more difficult the longer we do it, which is kind of the point. Which means if you get one song on there, you could be top 3 at that point. So make sure before Friday to have some songs ready to go. No harm if I've really heard it before, but it will only go on the playlist if I think I haven't heard it and I think it's a banger. That is the idea for Friday. And then whoever gets the most songs on the playlist is the winner. Wins $20 is $20. Okay, I'm giving like a full week of special content starting with today, and it's $20. Anyway, it's coming, is my answer. It's coming, is my answer. Eurovision. Yes, I haven't heard most Eurovision songs, even though you requested them the other day. I will have forgotten them, probably. So yeah, this is episode 4. I believe Jolly has won the first 3 episodes, or 2 of the 3 episodes. I can't remember. I don't know enough to dispute it, so if Jolly says he won the first 3, then I will agree with that. So, yeah. Yeah. So that will be Friday. Just a heads up to get your tunes ready for that. Was a stream called The King's Decree that sounds really similar to $20 is $20. Okay, The King's Decree is just Taskmaster. It's all Taskmaster. It's all $20 is $20 is Taskmaster. King's Decree is Taskmaster. Rhett and Link's Good Mythical Morning, what is it? Whatever Winklevoss says, that's Taskmaster. Euro Poppy always slaps. I wish you didn't say that. Am I copying Taskmaster? Yes, I always copy my favorite shows. Before Friday, you must tell me if you ever checked into West Goes Further like you said you were gonna. I feel like that's an unfair advantage and I shouldn't do that. But no, I did not. I mostly don't. The only new music I've actively checked out, unfortunately, was the Carter 6, which I think doesn't have a single new Lil Wayne song I like. I think it has a couple songs other people like, but it is otherworldly pretty garbage, in my opinion, and just made me re-listen to the Carter 5 about 8 times the other day. How many movies are we drafting? Okay, like I said, it depends who all shows up. If 30 people show up to stream tomorrow, I'm not going to let you all draft 4 movies, because then I have to watch 120 extra movies this year, which is just insane. So it'll, more than likely, it'll be 2 to 4. If only 3 people show up tomorrow, then I'll make it 4. At a minimum 2. So yeah, but I mean, remember, you should get more movies prepared, because somebody else might draft it before you, or I might say the dreaded sentence, I've seen that movie. We recommend you movies. Yes, and then I will rate them throughout the year. Whoever gets the closest to a perfect letterbox rating on their movies wins. I thought there were ones you already seen. No, because I have a letterbox, so that show would make no sense. Because you just pull up my letterbox, and you recommend me 3 5-star movies. That's crazy. Yeah, it's the same thing as the Spotify stream. I have to have not seen it, and then I will rate them throughout the year. I thought we were drafting movies you've seen, and you would put together a total score. But I've already done... This is why we don't talk about lightning when Dad explains. Let me back it up. I was explaining it thoroughly. Okay. You will draft movies that I have not seen, and then throughout the next few months, I will watch all the movies and rate on a scale of 0 to 5 on Letterboxd, which I already do. Whoever gets closest to a perfect score, so say you all draft 2 movies, that would be a 10, is the winner, and they have the most valid movie opinions and recommendations that I must now always listen to hereforth and forever. There you go. Is there a gas leak in here? Do I know your 3 movies? Well, it may not be 3, so don't send me a 2 parts of a trilogy, because that might fuck you. Because until I finish a trilogy, I rate everything pretty low. I hate half stories. Unless they tell a full story in the movie, in which case I do kind of like part 1 and part 2s of trilogies. But yes, it'll be 2 to 4. just depending on how many people show up to stream tomorrow in the first hour to do the draft. I thought rejecting movies. Well, come on. Jimmy's ready to go. Yeah, you're drafting movies that I have not seen, and I will let you know. And if I tell you I've already seen it, you'll give me a different draft pick. There's no real punishment there. So just have some alternates. Because, Poncho, you're leaking that you're clearly probably going to do the Lord of the Rings trilogy. At which point, another chatter could fuck you over and just give me one of the movies. Safe to assume you've never seen Jackass. So again, exclamation point movies. If you want to see all the movies I've rated. Now, I haven't rated every movie I've seen, so like Percy Jackson. I haven't rated it, but I have seen it, and I would let you know that if you drafted it. They are dog shit. They're some of the best books I've ever read growing up, but the movies are, in fact, double dare dog shit. The show looks cool, though, with, what has it got, Edge in it? But Logan Lerman, Kermit the Frog. Land Before Time, watch it 3 times. That's not a bad, but I've seen that. So you could not draft that. I would say, Wit, I have to tell you I've seen that. Draft a different movie. Can I draft an experimental Spanish movie from the 60s that I found on Tubi that I've never watched before? Sure. You could make a goal to go for the lowest score possible. It's fine as long as I give you Return of the King, I get 5 stars. I don't think you're setting yourself up to win this draft. Again, you have to play to the Raider, and there's a chance you're only going to get to draft 2 movies, and if you send me 2/3 of a trilogy that needs to be watched as a trilogy to be enjoyed, you are fucked. Now, unless 2 of the 3 movies stand on their own without the trilogy and tell a cohesive story in and of them, each of themselves, that could work. Not a lot of trilogies do that, but some do that. I gotta think it. Yeah, you guys have to. And then Friday is music. So tomorrow is movies. Be here in the first hour of stream. Friday is Spotify. Show up at any point during the stream. You're gonna send me the end of a trilogy. You're gonna ruin Lord of the Rings to maybe win this. That's crazy. You're gonna send me the end of a trilogy, because then that means I'm never gonna watch the first movie. That's crazy. But to love and cry during you better, LOL. Did I just have a stroke? What? How do you feel about popsicles? I mean, I'm against most sweets. Look at me. But do you guys like when I sit? Should I keep sitting like this, or should I go back to feet in the air? I used to fuck them up as a kid. The plastic would rip open the sides of my mouth. Talking about the just classic, what are they called? Otter Pops, I think it's like the main brands. But I like a ice cream sandwich from time to time. A Klondike bar, chat taught me about those. Those are pretty good. Is it allowed to specify extended editions? So long as those specific editions are easily accessible within reason. So don't be like, the 1984 only seen at Cannes Film Festival 3 times. Yeah, if you're like, the director's cut, sure, go for it. Yeah, for sure. What if I make you watch Smile 1 and Smile 2? They could, you know, I've heard those movies are okay. I do have, you know, a hate boner for most horror. The movie is only good because of extended edition, it's bad. No, that means the production studio is bad, you dense fuck. If a movie is only good when it's the director's cut or extended edition or X-rated edition, that means the studio is bad. Huh? Crazy. Insanity. Holy calamity, scream insanity. All you ever gonna be is another great fan of me. It's only good because of it, it's just better. I really fuck with the fruit popsicles. The push pop ones are nice. Oh, I never. Those are gross. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like fruit flavored ice cream. I think. Yeah, I don't. I like some bananas chopped up into my sundae, and that's the extent of that. Maybe a maraschino cherry. Is that a fruit or a berry, or the same thing? It's not only good because it was just better time to watch someone else. If the movie's only good in full, it's bad. The movie's only good in full, it's bad. True. Insane. This is an insane person. This is an insane person. This is an insane person. Extended adds to the extended adds to it. The OG is still amazing. You just get it more amazing. Most movies are only good when it's full. It's not ice cream, it's a popsicle. No, I know, but it's the same concept. It's a frozen hot day treat, which is why I don't like most popsicles. The Sour Patch Kids ice cream was banging for real. They should bring it back. Ew, sour. Ugh. 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 I feel like that was a good noise. Have I seen Lincoln? I can't tell you until tomorrow. It would mess up draft theory. I guess I already answered the Percy Jackson. I have not seen Lincoln. Who plays Lincoln? Can I name every movie I've ever seen? Let's see. Hacksaw Ridge. The Lighthouse. The Last Mimsy. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Minions. Minions 2. Minions 3. Despicable Me. Despicable Me 2. Inside Out 2. Moana. That's all the movies I've seen. There you go. Oh, I did over the weekend. I went to see Final Destination Bloodlines. It made me think I might actually have tricked myself into being a fan of the franchise, which is unfortunate. Which is unfortunate. Because the whole point of rewatching all of them was to show wife them. And she really did not like the new one. And I thought it was pretty tasty. Have I seen Inside Out 2 but not Inside Out 1? No, I've seen both. I was making a joke. That list was not all the movies I've seen. I hope that that was obvious. I feel like that was a little obvious, maybe. I like when I click home of Letterboxd and then it's Sun's review and then Ethan's review next to it. It's sweet. What is Final Destination about? Final Destination is a spin-off episode of the X-Files that got turned into a full-fledged movie because they thought that's a good idea. And so, basically, somebody's a psychic, tragedy strikes, and they use their psychic abilities to make the tragedy not happen. Now these 20 people didn't die in the explosion, but Death is pissed, because he is that bitch, and he's going to be a little goofy guy and make funny songs play, or it's the universe, they never really established that, and kill them in even more violent ways, like a guy trips on a squeegee, does a backflip, falls down the stairs, and his head goes in a wood chipper. And then that happens for 90 minutes, and then the movie ends. And then there's 7 more. And they're okay sometimes. Final Destination came from X-Files? Yup. It was a spin-off of the X-Files. There was supposed to be an episode of the X-Files called Final Destination, and then it got expounded into a full movie. Fun fact. You make me want to shout. So you like the Final Destination? I like foreshadowing. In those movies, the entire thing driving the plot is foreshadowing. Death is foreshadowing. It really rewards you for watching the background, and it makes me feel smart. To be like, Heist Pale Ale, that was in the second film on the truck in the background. Like, it's just full of Easter eggs and nerd shit that you can spot and kind of play along with. And be like, they said clear rivers. Like the lore is pretty deep and not too crazy like a lot of these franchises get over the way. And also the other thing is the newest movie is not gore porn, which is my problem with the Saw movies. The Saw movies were plot plus gore porn and then just became gore porn for 12 movies. Final Destination is sometimes gore porn, sometimes plot featuring gore. And when it's plot featuring gore, I'm kind of there for it. It's a little fun. Why would I show this to my wife? Do you hate? Because we like to play detective. We like to watch things where it's like whodunits, and a lot of the Final Destinations is guessing like what the next thing's about to happen. Because again, there's so much foreshadowing that you kind of can get a handle on it. Not always, but sometimes. And so yeah, it's just really fun for us to do. That's the main reason. What the hell is the X-Files? Aliens are out there! Oh, jeez. When I click on the little box, the sweet shout. It's a great fun fact. Have you seen Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey? No, and I probably, if my life continues to steer on the good course that it is, I probably won't ever. Not for lack of trying, but from lack of, What if there was a world where 9 + 10 = 21? I might find it funny then. I might. Ooh, that's a fun thumbnail of me. I gotta sit back. My dogs are barking. Bring the microphone over. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. I gotta grab my phone. Anyway. I will accept defeat in movie draft for you to watch Winnie the Pooh. That's insane. Because I'm not going to like it, so you're going to have defeat. I will not enjoy 3 hours of my day, and we'll all leave it being worse people. Do these movies have to be on a streaming service? Preferably, but also I'm an adult with an internet connection, so not necessarily. But don't give me something in theaters that's bullshit. Like, don't give me something that came out. That's a rule I'm going to make. It can't have come out this year. New rule. No 2025 releases. I have to have never seen it. That's it. Those are the only two rules. Yeah, no 2025 releases. Let's go ahead and just do that. This year, that's... Yeah!
Yeah, but I paid money to see Blood and Honey in theaters, so you have to see it now, too. Okay.
How about before May? May is pushing it. I would say... I'll do it a case-by-case basis. Like, if it was just in theater... If it was in theaters... I'll give you January, February, and March of this year. Anything post-March this year, I'm saying no. That's crazy. I want you to help my movies I drafted by going to them. You're just going to draft the movies that you have drafted already. Just double down. Check the sites to see if you can watch the movie. How do you feel about Muppet Vision 3D closing? I don't know what that means. Specifically, I've never seen most Muppet content. Like, I know there's a lot of great Muppet movies out there, but I've never been exposed to them. Not to clue anyone in. Maybe they're not for me. Puppets are weird. Unless they're Team America World Police, in which case they're kind of good. Gotta go see Karate Kid Legends. I saw a minor plot spoiler for Karate Kid Legends on why people aren't liking it, and it feels crazy. It was literally the same thing where I was reading a thread and had a part of Final Destination Bloodline spoiled. I was reading a thread that was, what movies have been wildly mismarketed and led to failure? And Karate Kid Legends was the #1 post. Like, it's on pace to lose so much money. It's a part of the Disney parks, but it was Jim Henson's, like, last project, so everyone's really emo about it. Oh, sad day. Ever heard of a little thing called Spy Kids? I have. I love Spy Kids. 1, 2, 3. Spy Kids 3 Game Over was, like, vital to my childhood. That and Shark Boy and Lava Girl, obviously. Tired of streaming services lying. I looked up how to watch Brothers, the Tobey Maguire, Jake Gyllenhaal movie, and it said, wait, what is it, though? Not on Amazon. So here's the issue. Amazon has different streaming services. So you gotta look up if it's on Prime Video, not if it's on Amazon. Look if it's free on Prime Video. Because I guarantee you it's on the Amazon service, it's just not free with Prime Video, which are different questions entirely. But yes, there's not a convenient way. A lot of people use justwatch.com. That's what you should use. Or I think it's justwatch.tv. I can't remember. Just Google Just Watch what movie streaming service. The website will come up. That's what I traditionally use, but even then, the other issue, if you're using something like Google, is things are changing platforms every 30 days. They're trading them, and they're shoving them to each other's butts. There's no way for me to get that into my TV. Right, but you have a cellular device. I only have PlayStation. No, yeah, I get that. But, like, I'm saying they're not lying by saying it's on Amazon because it is on Amazon. It just, they didn't say it's not on Prime Video on your PlayStation. Poncho, period. You can buy, like, Stars Pass with Amazon Prime. Yeah, there's that, too. Like, technically, you can watch it through that service. It is available through that service. In a hunky-dory way, but it's there. No, I'm not saying to watch it on cellular device. I'm saying to pull out your phone like an adult. Open up the website Just Watch to find out what services it's on. I'm not giving you a pirating site. I'm telling you a website that, for me, has been the most up-to-date. But even then, you can't be that up-to-date because streaming services are shuffling content
on a monthly basis. Have I seen What We Do in the Shadows? I've seen the first 3 or 4 seasons, and I love it. I have to go back and finish it. But that wasn't even an option. Oh, yeah, I saw the movie before watching the show. And the movie is fun. I prefer the show, though, even though I do love Taika Waititi. Yes, justwatch.com. It did not exist in the Prime app, or Max, or Netflix, or Peacock. Well, yeah, the Prime app isn't where all Amazon rentals are. You can rent movies from Amazon, but not through Prime app. So that's what I'm saying. So, like, what's this movie you were talking about? What movie are you talking about? Wait, are you guys asking me these movie questions because you're trying to figure out your draft picks? This is bullshit. Alright, I'm no longer answering if I've seen a movie before. I thought we were having genuine, cute discussions, and I just realized you guys are all plotting around here, and that's crazy. Hold on, what was this movie called, Pancho? Brothers with Tobey Maguire. That's a crazy title. Brothers. From 2024? Ugh. I'm actually just out of movies. Okay. Jolly, though, is clearly... No, 2009? Okay. I'll say Brothers 2024 is on Prime Video. Brothers 2009... In the desert... Oh... Yeah, so use Just Watch. Brothers is not available for streaming. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, go to justwatch.com. It's just not on any streaming service. They have confirmed. Try Tubi. It's always on Tubi. I don't know how you youth do... Are you guys okay with ads now? Is that what's happening? Yeah, just pirate. It won't work on your PlayStation, but, you know, fuck it. What if I recommend the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy? I would be upset. I have ad block. You can ad block on Tubi? I feel like that would just break the website. Because those websites are just like 1,000 ads. But I don't know. I know a lot of people that are like, you go to their house, they go, you want to watch a movie? And they go, let's watch this. And you go, okay. And you see them click on Tubi. I want to light myself on fire. This happened at Ethan's place. Like, Ethan was like, you want to watch Wedding Crashers? And I go, yeah. And then I sit down, and an ad plays. And I go, never mind. And he's like, there's only 3 ads. There's only 3 ads. They're in the first 30 minutes, and then they're gone. I went, all right. I will pay whatever premium. I'd rather not have the service than have to watch ads. Especially during a movie. At least Wedding Crashers is built with ad breaks into it. How is it not on streaming service? It's got Tobey Maguire and Jake Gyllenhaal. There's a million of those. What do you mean? It's on a streaming service because nobody else knows, but I've never heard of this movie in my life. And probably other people too. Are you going to stream you watching the movie draft movies on Kick? No. No. Absolutely not. I might do some Discord movie watch parties for some of the movies, but definitely not all the movies, so no guarantees there, but I am open to that. My dad watches a lot of Tubi, and it's not bad for sleep content. I think it is because I've never had a streaming service that has the movie and the ads be the same volume. Like YouTube TV, dude, when you're watching, you go to bed to like Futurama, and then the bird comes on screen, I wake up every time. So I just can't use YouTube TV to go to bed anymore. Because I was cool with that, but oh my god, the YouTube TV cut-ins of nature are so loud. So I can't go to bed to that stuff. Yeah, I figured it would just, like, break Tubi to use an ad breaker on it. Because that's the whole model. Have I seen Spirited Away? I said I'm no longer answering these questions. You simply have to make your list, buddy old pal.
I have 2 Twitter notifications. Give me just a second. I am famous. Sports Balls. Highly, highly, highly recommend Red Dragon Inn. Super fun party game, easy to invest in, makes a fun drinking game if you're looking for that. Oh yeah, chat, I put all my board games on Twitter and in Discord. You should let me know what game I should get next. I counted, we're at 105 board games. How many of these are we drafting? Okay, it depends. Again, if 20 people show up to draft tomorrow, 2. If 5 people show up to draft tomorrow, 3 or 4. So you should probably get together a list of like 6 or 7 in case I say I've seen that movie and you got to draft something else, or in case somebody else drafts your movie. It will be between 2 and 4. It'll be between 2 and 4. It'll just depend on how many people are interested and show up tomorrow to do the thing. Can you do a board game stream, please? Maybe one day. Maybe if Teal comes over more. How many movies are we drafting? Is there a goddamn echo in here? Between 2 and 4. Depending on, but not limited to, how many people show up to the stream. Where's to be finding the money? Ads. There's just so many ads and the old people watch them. Anyway, yeah, Money in the Bank, mid as fuck. Mid as fuck. But, you know, what are you gonna do? That is a gross... I've never seen that image so large before. I mean, I guess I have. That's a real photo of me, but... God, that emote is huge on my screen. How long have I been live? I've been sitting for a while. I might get a hemorrhoid soon. It's 11 o'clock. Okay, I think we're doing an intermission. And then we'll do the last hour of stream, okay? Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna get a snack. Oh, I'm gonna stretch my legs. And then we'll be back with more scheduled programming. Please hold. I'm gonna click the button. I'm gonna find the button. There it is. Oh, come on! Come on, man! It's usually not that bad. I'm going offline. Oh my fucking god. Holy... If not, I'm calling Goliath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not Goliath. Am I gonna get jump scared?
9, 10. Right. Funeral. I have.
What is going on? Call him? There was so much ratchet feet? Oh, I saw. I went through all the... Is this a face? I can't... Is this cords or a...
I'll give you one more. All lips.
So,
I don't need to...
so where does your tongue go though? When the water gets... Right.
Hold on, let's get you... I'm gonna put you on...
I don't want... No, okay, hold on. Wait.
You got that?
When the water enters your mouth, what does your tongue do?
I don't know, it absorbs it, or I don't know. What is it supposed to do?
Your tongue is a sponge?
It might be. Here, let me do it without the glass. Is that easier without the glass blocking it?
But how do you... Okay, I'm so confused. All right. You have fun with your weird-ass lip drinking.
Okay. I look good. Can we talk about that? I'm looking at myself in this camera.
Yeah, I like how there's no drop frames in here, though.
Yeah, honestly, this should be my stream. I'm just gonna stream.
I'm a listener first, okay? Go ahead.
And undershirt 15.
You what?
Undershirt 15.
You're short 15, mate?
And undershirt.
Well, you see, the shirt's tucked in, mate. I'd have to take me belt off.
You see.
You got a little tears in your shirt.
Yeah.
What? Wait.
Do you
See my
mean?
mask on
Right
the
around the neck
left side
area.
of my face?
Oh
yeah?
shit! I fucking listen. This man, listen. Mug me all day. I'll get it. You need to make an honest living. But this journalist, he stole me eyebrows, and now you're telling me he's put holes in my clothes?
Yeah, but you have eyebrows, so that's.
Yeah, I had to go get eyebrows. That's why I had the 500 on me, mate. Because they told me I needed 1,000, but no, I needed 400.
5,000, or else this man right here is gonna die.
Yeah.
Why? You're gonna die, mate.
Yeah.
You look like you've got diabetes. Are you okay?
The last time, what, 2 weeks ago? I don't even know at this point.
Wait. Yeah, 2 weeks. So, is there a chance we get to go to Gobelon on this session?
Go where?
To Gobelon.
What is Gobelon?
Gobble on this dick. Just on stream. Just got fucking baited. Yo.
Oh my god. That's dangerous. Tell new Dory Sun says yo. Yo, mod, fan Suncracker Zero. Yo! Alright. So it's elevated, man. I don't care. Alright.
Thank you.
No, all good. Thank you.
Oh, we're breaking. Oh my god.
Bro, calm down! Calm down!
Bro,
Chill! Chill!
He watched episode 2 of Scooby Doo. She went back.
Let's go in. Let's go in.
I probably just woke up, fiance. That was after making fun of screams. That scared. I did. That is the realest scream I've screamed in 7 years on Twitch. I've never. The guy moving the wheel inside of him.
Celebrate the achievements of these incredibly talented actors who, by breathing life into these stories, have helped elevate the medium of video games to a new height.
There we go. There, now you're on stream. Hi.
Hi, chat. So, Brew asked me, like, how I drink my water, and I had to do it properly. Because the way that people in Missouri drink water...
Anywho, chat, are you there? I can't believe Brew drinks sticking his tongue out. I can't either. It is gross. It's not gross, it's odd. Because I remember trying it, and I almost drowned. And I didn't care for that. I think we should get our nails done, is what I'm saying. Default Twitch emote ass. What? Can't believe Brew drinks his tongue out. Exactly. Very gross. How many movies are we drafting? 2 to 4, depending on the day. Do a board game stream, please. Absolutely not. Ugh. I could make a pretty mean board game setup, though, if I wanted to. Do I want to? Not really. Alright, I gotta stop checking my phone. I just realized how that looks on stream. Kinda weird. Anyway, how are you guys doing? We're 2 hours in. 55 minutes to go. And, yeah, we're doing good. I think this is a fun concept to mess with. We got 5 subs from... Or no, we got 6 subs from David. I was about to say 5, but he gave 5 and then 1 bonus pity sub to Jolly. And then I think there was something else. Oh, yeah. Observant gave us a ton of bits. And then, reminder chat, as always, if you, have any question, it says, ask me anything above me. At least I think it does. I'm going to lean forward to be able to see it. It does. The original way I did this was so much crotch in your face, and I realized that was a bad idea. So we're not doing that anymore, which is why, as you see now, I'm all the way back here. Does this say I've dropped frames? Wait, has the stream been choppy today? I can see just barely on my monitor. It says I dropped, what does it say, like 2% of frames? There may have been a drop earlier. Hopefully it was while I was on my Be Right Back screen, so it's not too much of an issue. So yeah. We have a W show. Where is Tubi finding the money? And it's free. Oh wait, you're saying Tubi has a WB show? I see. I missed that. This is why I'm glad this is all here, so I can actively keep track of all the comments. I mean, I have this over there, but it's just so much more large and in charge and in the way. Oh man. So let's see. I need to set up the movie draft for tomorrow. I need to get the Spotify thing named. Does anybody have a good idea for the Spotify stream name? Because, right, I think all we've called it is the Spotify Twitch makes a playlist. Like, it's hard to convey what it is. Bangers only for Sun. Music. Recommendation Royale. Recommendation Royale, is that something? That sounds stupid as fuck. Music for the mole, music for the soul, music for the chicken noodle with soup for the soul. All these ideas are terrible. Chad has all went AFK, so I'm talking to basically a blank monitor right now. So if I imagine that you know, maybe Amaranth or Teal is sitting there, that, you know, maybe I could get a conversation going. But really, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Anyway, who is... Hold on.
Backyard to drink from your hose.
Yeah, and I just spotted a bobcat. No, I'm in the woods.
What the fuck are you
Look!
Why are you in the woods?
Because that's where I keep my glass of water. So here's an example. Okay, so there's the glass, right?
Yeah.
There's the tongue. There's the teeth. All lips, no tongue, baby. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, home. My earbuds stopped working. And I thought all my USBs were crashing, which is usually how it happens. Talking to yourself, don't know wall. That is the idea of streaming, is constantly talking to yourself until you're not talking to yourself. And only... So usually it's fine talking to yourself until you have a clear representation that you're talking to yourself. At which point, you have fallen off. But if you talk to yourself and you don't have chat on screen, nobody knows that you're talking to yourself. Because maybe I'm multi-streaming on TikTok or Twitch. Or should I do that, by the way? Everyone's multi-streaming. And I hear good things, but I don't see good things. Should we be doing that? It's just a lot of effort. And I don't know that it's worth it. Doesn't like to come unplugged. My earbuds are like in this extension cord, and it doesn't like to come undone for some odd reason. Like everyone's overthinking the movies, and then nobody's gonna remember their homework for tomorrow. We can force Anto to become mod again for YouTube. Oh, we just have Anto specifically mod the YouTube stream end. I guess I hadn't thought about that. We might be so popular over there that we would need to do that. Everyone has been streaming on the TikToks. I need to put some of the VR chat highlights on TikToks. I was thinking about that. There were some really good VR chat moments that at least I think would make good TikToks. Especially in the... What's it called? The time to talk. The time to talk room where we're interviewing people. I think there was a couple segments... Oh, yeah, where Darth Vader called me the Feds, and then I went my nerd rant about how Darth Vader is King Fed. I think that would be a good TikTok. I haven't touched TikTok in a bit, but I love the VR chat highlights. Yeah, it's been a good time. I mean, we've only done 2 VR chat streams, but it has been a good time. I hate to say it, because it feels, what's the word? Futile? Not futile. It feels fruitless, I think. Not necessarily. That's why it's fun and cozy to do at the end of stream, like just for me and chat, because I just think there's like nothing new to do there. So that's why it's a fun little cherry on top at the end of like an otherwise good speedrunner stream. Especially just because the vibes in VR chat around midnight or 1 a.m. when we've been hopping on have been kind of chill, kind of nice. How's life, by the way? I've been in and out with the streams, but I do lurk and find the VODs from time to time. Yes, I've actually been good about uploading the VODs, and by being good about it, I mean they don't take a whole month to go up right now. Usually within the week, all the VODs are up. Hopefully this week's VODs all go up fine, because it's been... Or I think it's going to be a good week. Because, like I said, today we have this new kind of thing, Trey's Corner. Tomorrow we have the movie thing. Thursday we have Suncracker Radio. Friday we have the Spotify stream. So I think it should be a good week. Did Twitch's change influence that? What do you mean? You mean the fact that I can't drink and drive on stream anymore? Probably. I think the only worth of streaming on YouTube is that you don't have to re-upload VODs from Twitch to YouTube. Oh yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. So I shouldn't multi-stream to Suncracker, I should multi-stream to Suncracker VODs. That's actually super smart. I haven't thought about that. Huh. Because I could just use one of those $2 a month third-party sites to just shove the Twitch stream onto YouTube. I'll have to do that. That's a good point. With the VODs? Oh, no. Because those have always gotten deleted. I've never highlighted them. All that affected was there was a lot of old highlighted VODs that I had hosted on Twitch, just because I thought they were fun to show new viewers, that unfortunately now I had to export those to YouTube as well, whereas they used to just sit on Twitch. Noah, that's a huge thing, especially now with the VOD storage limits. I didn't even realize that aspect. I guess that does make it easier to get them over there. If you really want to stream for the VODs, stream unlisted on YouTube. Interesting. The issue with... See, this is why... I don't know how everyone multi-streams to TikTok. I feel like 99% of Twitch streams on desktop Twitch can't easily translate to TikTok. So I think you're always looking at a shit product. I think that's my problem, is putting out a shit product. Like, because all my scenes are different and I'm regularly changing my scenes, if I was to force it vertical onto TikTok, it would never look good. I think in any way. That's why I think it works for Teal, because Teal has no scenes really. It's just him bottom right gameplay, so that's easy to TikTokify, but I feel like you can't really do that on a stream with multiple positions. Unless you're actively staring at it, but then when we've done that in the past, it's just distracting. I remember your TikTok streams, those sucked. There was one or two Fall Guys ones that popped off, but yes. They suck just because I already put in so much effort to focus on Twitch OBS that I can't focus on TikTok OBS. Putting it on your phone and not interacting with it would work. That's what had TikTok streams. Right, I just don't know how to put it on the phone and it not look like shit half the time. Because I can set it up to where it would look good on the gameplay scene, but on the just chatting scene it would look like ass. So I'd have to monitor it in some way. Unless, would people watch a TikTok live stream landscape on portrait? I guess people watch anything on TikTok, because I think that'd be easier. Would just be to take the Twitch stream, shrink it, keep it landscape, same orientation, and put the whole thing on TikTok. But I don't know if that's worth the effort at that point. It was so much chaos. Oh yeah, it was just overstimulating too. Yeah. I mean, it is one of those things where I think I'm just overthinking. Just like this. I've wanted to do this stream for about a month now, but I couldn't get the green screen just right, and I just finally said fuck it and did it today. Nobody cares. And once again, nobody cares. I do see a lot of landscape streams on... Oh, you mean TikTok? Yeah. Yeah, so I should probably just do that. I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. Because, I mean, I could do the thing where I slightly increase it and then put a Gaussian blur version behind it. So, like, just like when you have a TikTok on YouTube, there's the blurred version behind it. I could do that on TikTok and use the space better. I love these kind of streams, not going to lie. These streams I want to do more, but I don't have the numbers. You don't have the numbers to sit on a floor with a Red Rocket microphone and a shopping cart with your Stream Deck sitting on a stack of Wii games while you talk to a monitor. Can you do May goals? Guys, we have... Okay. It is Ask Me Anything, so I will not judge any question. there needs to be some build up towards a May goals. There always has. There's just no. There's no way to say no to May goals without sounding weird, which chat understands. The most money at a base level that stream makes a month over a whole month is $25. Now, when we had some successful May goals, that baseline before May goals was higher than that. So I don't want to go from this, like, because there's nothing sadder. It's like, because it's got to be, like, you can have a kind of successful dono goal or really successful, but for me to sit there for a whole month and be like, guys, can we hit $2,000? And then after 30 days it hits 5, that sucks for you guys. So, like, and it doesn't have to hit, but it has to hit something. Otherwise, we all look like jackasses. So, I mean, if there is genuine interest, there is clear hype going into a goals, then, I mean, then it makes sense. The last 3 May goals we did made $50. After chat told me these, like, we worked on the goals together. We worked on the numbers that chat thought they could hit. And we just didn't hit any of it. So, I mean, the interest just isn't there, and that's fine. It's the worst thing to do is to force certain content. It's got to happen natural. And so, I mean, that's why that first May goals and the second one were so iconic. Was just because all the perfect energy was there. Everyone had, you know, it was a different economy. There was so much disposable income, so much free time. It made sense. But yeah, I think it just looked like an asshole now. I think you have a long-term goal of 10,000, and at the end, it's like you fart really loud or something, and you just. But I mean, if you guys really want May goals, then just keep, you know, saying that, make that clear. But it's that like once every 2 months, chat will be like May goals, and that's just not enough, you know, enough hype to tease going bald again. Going bald again. Yeah, dude, eggs are like $7. I actually complain about egg prices now. Yeah, there's definitely some interest, but it's the same amount of interest that was there the last 2 times I tried to do May goals because chat asked for it, and it did not work. So I'm a little skittish about doing it. Because chat remembers the peaks of May goals, but as the streamer, I'm there for you know, the highs and lows and the awkwardness of being on the last day of May being like, guys, we can hit the goal of $50 if you donate $1. It's a tricky thing to monetize a stream, and chat will be like, it is your job, and I get that. But if you make it too much like min-maxy or efficient or like this is why I'm here, it ruins the fun. It's too much expectation. Expectations ruin streaming. That's why it's good that I'm just sitting on the floor here and this is really cozy. Did Tattoo ever have it? Tattoo we never hit, to my knowledge. Because I don't think Tattoo was even May goals. I think Tattoo predated May goals, if I'm not mistaken. Is that Wii music? What do you mean is that? Like, on here? Or in the games? The second one there is Wii music, yes. I want Sunathon back. That was peak. Was it? I think it was. I don't know. I always remember the worst parts of all the marathon streams because they suck for me. I shit blood. When I'm not shitting blood, I'm spitting water out of every orifice. I'm getting no sleep. Sunathon was the best I've ever been. I disagree. I don't think that's true at all. I think Tattoo was in 29. You said it yourself. I did? In 2019? Feels crazy. What a weird long streaming career. 24-hour was peak. Yeah, maybe not a Sunathon, but like a 24-hour stream for sure. Remember the 25-minute long 12-hour stream? What happened that day? I do remember that. The 25-minute long 12-hour... Was it the internets? What happened there? God, I suck at marathon streaming. Marathon streaming, it just sucks. It's not fun. Callie redeemed it. That was awesome. That was a baller. I remember... That was funny, because I was the only one expecting it. Chat was pissed. I was expecting it, because Callie was like, I'm trying to think of a funny time that'd be to end the stream. And I was like, she's going to do the funniest thing and do it on this stream that I'm advertising. And then sure enough, right after intro, that was, and chat got really mad. Chat got really mad. And that's fine. And that's fine. Did I see Speedrunners 2? Oh, of course. I co-hosted the official Speedrunners 2 Tiny Build tournament. But I'm still not in the Speedrunners 2, what's the word? Early access, which is unfortunate. Lame, but you know, maybe somebody can get me in there. Remember Kid Nation in the Minecraft server and Move or Die? Oh, yes. When we had, so that's another thing. When we had good Minecraft servers in this community, banger. When we didn't, not banger. Kid Nation, all banger. Kid Nation was all banger. When did we watch Kid Nation? Was that during... Oh, we watched Kid Nation during the Sunathon. Okay, that was nice. Kid Nation during the Sunathon was vibes. Sleeping in the corner like a starving child Sunathon? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. Can we do more CKE? So it's on the list. Like I said, so... The plan for the username and branding going forward is this is like... I've always been attracted to like the idea of like old Cartoon Network programming. Like they had the Now, Next, and Later Chiron, and that's kind of something that I want to work with. And then just the different fun bits to play around with. Like I don't know if I want to do characters necessarily. Like I thought about like a Science Steve type thing, but like Trey's Corner, just more personal, just talking to chat or whatever streamer I put on the monitor. This is Trey's Corner. Sometimes a streamer will be on there. Sometimes it'll be chat. And then $20 is $20. Chat knows everything. It's just difficult. That's why if I can get through the 4 streams this week that are mostly planned content, the draft, the competition, this, and then the casual stream on Thursday, that'll be a good fucking start. This is your FDR fireside chat. Yeah, exactly. It's just cozy Trey's Corner. Trey's Corner. 20 CKs for the rest of the year, please. Chad Plays Minecraft was unpredictable. Another good time. That was just another one where the well ran dry. We did like, I think 200 different Twitch Plays Skyblock / Minecraft memes. Same thing with GTA Chaos mod. We could play through it again, but dear Lord, we need to find our, like again, Speedrunners 2. That's why I'm so excited for Speedrunners 2, because I know I can milk that well dry. Didn't he turn out to be a pedo? Wait, who turned out to be a pedo? Come on, FDR? I remember when we all formed that nation in Minecraft on that other streamer server. Oh, Nudori! Yes, that was a fun time, and then it got weird. Not because there was just a lot that happened there. But yes, that was really fun. Basically, the OTK elevated honeymoon era. It actually might be one of my favorite. I'd put it in the top. I think it's one of the most underrated eras. Like, people talk about, like, 2020. They talk about year 1, peak Jackbox era. The OTK elevated honeymoon era of just all of us collabing was so much fun. And then Mayor Wirtz retired. OTK was weird. Other people were weird. 90% of the people on Elevated have quit streaming. Sad times all around. But yes, playing Mario Party with everybody, the Worm game with everybody, just all the collabs that we had around there was so much fun. Something weird happened. Oh, you're talking about... No. Red, you're mixing up the plot. You're thinking of April Fool's r/place when we merged with the Discord and the person that ran that other Discord turned out to be pedo. That did happen. The thing with the Minecraft server that Nudori ran, that was not pedo related. I don't think I've seen Navius around in a while. Maybe I'm crazy. And then the server ended, and it didn't, and it broke, and then it didn't, and then it did end, and then it didn't, and then it did end. Yeah. But that 2 sessions we played on it, very nice. I think we actually had a decent nation on that server, if I remember right. There was a community Minecraft server that we hosted shortly after that and inspired by that. That was really fun, where we had all the plots and we each had our own, like, towns, I guess, or governments. That was a really good Minecraft server. Are you guys feeling another Minecraft server coming up? Is that just me? I heard there was a good update recently. Did the documentary ever get made? Of what? Oh, OTK Elevated? Yes. They were specific app-friendly documentaries about 2 of the streamers. Those did get made. Nobody saw them because they were very hyper-specific in the way that they were produced. Ugh. What is this format? This is Trey's Corner. Corner with Trey. This is the today's programming on Suncracker TV. Got my microphone here. We've got chat on the monitor right there. There we go. We got my feet out. We're just being like little giddy schoolgirls, talking about our crushes, having a little sleepover. Chat's on the floor. I'm on the floor. Son, what are you guys? I can't. This is not a clickable monitor. I'm on the floor with my phone. Again, if you look in Discord, you see the setup. Hi, YouTube. We're quirky. Pull out your phone and click that link. Okay, hold on. Just in my beanbag chair, and I'm comfy. Chimera told me this stream was a good idea, Duff, so I had to do it. It's an idea I've had for a month, and I was drinking with Chimera the other night. I was drinking. Chimera was not drinking. And I said, I brought him in here, and I pitched this idea to him, and he said, that's a really good idea. And I went, thank you. I will now do that idea. Okay, I'm going to Navius. Is it a recent tweet? Can I just go to his account? I can't believe it's been 2 years since I went to In-N-Out for the first time. What the? That's an old-ass baby. Wait, Navius has an old-ass baby. He's not pregnant. He has a baby. Wait, why did I not see this tweet? Wait, why did this tweet only get 20 likes? Not to ratio his child, but my engagement got 200 likes. So, it's whatever. It's a late May tweet. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I see the baby. Not to flex on the baby, but I got more likes. I got more likes. Didn't I help host that server at some point? I think so. We've had too many at this point. Like, I'm at the point where I stream so long where things become very detached from my memory. You could tell me we've had 20 community Minecraft servers, and I just have to believe you. You could tell me that I once collabed with Summit, and I'd just be like, yeah, that probably happened at some point in the last 8 years. The baby is less than a year old. That's a... Dude, babies don't make sense to me. I learned that babies talk before they're 3. I didn't know that. That seems so annoying. I don't get why people have babies. I'd like to have kids one day. I would not like to have babies one day. But unfortunately, that is, you know, the law of the land. That is how time operates. I was one of the main hosts of the server, but, like, some were me, some were you, some were... Yeah, it was yeah. Yeah, one of... Yes, I don't remember if that was the most recent one that had a good chunk of Teal's community and my community on it, but maybe. Maybe, possibly. I think it's just a reply that baby is less than a year old. Vegas food goes so hard. I disagree, but only because Vegas made me vomit more than I have in the last decade. In just one day. And on an airplane. Didn't care for that. Don't like to vomit. No siree. No siree, I do not. Reminder chat, there is the... You know, if we want to do, you know, a Megals type thing to generate hype, there is always the weekly
dono goal towards the IRL stream, which means in good faith I should also do the one IRL stream that I owe at some point this week, and I will do it at some point this week. I'm saying that, clip it, at some point this week, there will be an IRL stream where I am not indoors. Maybe I'm in the car, maybe I'm out on my porch. Pull out your phone, phone boy. Oh my god, you guys are really taking advantage of this format. Okay, then I click. Pull out your phone, phone boy. I don't care for that. Wait, it's not on here. Hold on. I'm in the wrong app. Navius bald is so sad. I think he looks better bald than I do. Okay, Jolly, send that link again, and then I will click it. Real Navius heads know what he's been up to. Food reviews with me. That's a crazy channel talk. Wait, I can't click this. It's unclickable. It's unwinnable. The level is unwinnable. Most people look better bald than I do. Yeah, I think that's mostly true. Yeah, that's pretty true. Copy and paste. I can't. Not on this. I can't do that. The level's unwinnable. Food reviews with me, Navius. There we go. I think I should go back to holding the mic. I like holding the mic. It makes me feel better. It makes people understand where my voice is coming from. Go to YouTube and search food reviews with me. Oh, I did. Yeah, he's right there. Oh, yeah, he's right. 2 weeks ago. McDouble versus the double cheeseburger. This ought to be good.
Where I review foods. And today, I decided I was going to tackle a tough question that many people have, but nobody has been brave enough to find out for themselves. I went to McDonald's and I got a McDouble and a double cheeseburger. And we're gonna find out once and for all which one is better. I also got a double-double. So we got a double-double, a McDouble, and a double cheeseburger. Let's see which one is the best. Let's start with the double cheeseburger.
Navius plays up his character a lot more on his food review channel, and it's adorable. Remember when a lot of the people thought he was going to stab not Melania, Melena? Dude, I forgot before Melena left Nick, she liked my stream. That was pretty cool of Melena. Yo, I side with Melena. Remember OTK? You know my peak opportunity? Yeah, the company pretty much doesn't exist anymore. And the way that it does exist is awful and terrible and no good, very bad. Better audio. Thank God, I thought your voice was coming from your butthole. Okay, butthole voice would be crazy. What time is it? Is it midnight yet? Can I go to bed? 27 more minutes. All right, chat. Let's fucking speed round this. What else do you got? There's a link there. Navius went bald like a while ago. Yes. We all went bald. After post elevated, oh my goodness, so many of us went bald. I think the only like relatively famous person post elevated, which is crazy, that like most, actually no, two people. Right? Oofy and Skill Shots. They very, very, very well networked their way post OTK elevated. Still didn't get quite the bump that everyone thought certain people would get, but Oofy and Skill Shots crushed the post elevated mini game show of getting your name out there and being marketable and brandable and generally cool people. So yeah, there is that. All right, next question, please, chat. What do you got? Too bad you are none of those things. Right, but with the SuncrackerTV brand, maybe, just maybe. Who remembers Twitch most eligible? Oh, dude, I should write a tell-all about all the dramas that I was a part of. And I remember I used to have a title, a self-fulfilled title, that was the most famous streamer you've never heard of. This guy,
this guy was on all these people's streams and you don't know his name. Which is, it sounds cool until you think about it, and then it's a really sad title. It's like the most forgettable guy. No matter how many times you see him, you just can't remember this fucker. And that's not great, so I should probably drop that. But it used to be. Listen, back, because there was, I don't know when the change happened. I think Elevated. Like, really, that's what made me so jaded. But there was a time pre-Elevated where it was, you know, I was thumbnail farming on Twitch. It was LSF farming drama. Just really playing the part of a clip farmer. And then post Elevated, I think I busted through the ceiling and I went, all right. Because, like, just as a kid, you're just like, I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna cook. And once you get the views, you're just like, oh, all right. Now what? Because, yeah, you guys know the story. We've all talked about it a million times. But yeah, now I just got to come up with like a more specific goal. Did me linking you OTK Elevated ruin your creative drive? Probably. It did heavily like jade the process of, because like, again, the goal was just always like, I'm gonna get my face in front of a bunch of people, and then I did, and I was like, oh, I crushed it. That was the thing. Like, had Elevated went bad, then maybe not. Maybe I would have been like, oh, okay, I still got to work on this. But going on Elevated in front of fucking Soda Poppin', Asmin, and S fans, and being the top-rated person, and microdosing my sense of humor, and crushing, post that, it's like, all right. Like, because like, I guess a lot of people get that, and they're like, all right, now I'm going to do that. I'm like, all right, that was cool. Because that was kind of like a huge creative motivator, like, you know, in the like probably in like the first 5 years. So did I just ruin your life then? What do you want me to do about it? No, you didn't. No. It just changes the mindset. Whereas before it was like, get in front of people at all costs, be shameless, be not your, be loud is funny. You know, now I'm more Trey. Like, pre-OTK Elevated, Suncracker. Post-OTK Elevated, Trey. I think you'd, like, mark it for sure. You must give your first newborn to Sun. See, that's the thing. That's what I gotta do. Simply the only person to make money off of that NFT. That's the crazy... Yeah, I didn't just make money. I made a lot of money off that scam. But here's the thing. I wasn't the scammer. So it was okay. If anything, I scammed the scammer, and it was cool to do it back then. That was wild. Did I ever tell you guys how much money I made off that? That was so weird because all I did was go live and then I made $700. No. Yeah. Because he sent me, I forget, I think it was like 3 Ethereum, which at the time was like $250. For those of you that don't know, I went live, and right then on LSF was a rising post that was like, haha, NFTs are crazy. You can now sell Twitch clips as NFTs. And I went to the website and I registered for it. And then I started covering it. And then the guy showed up to my stream while I was talking shit about it. And he explained it to me, and then I regurgitated the info. And then he said, can I clip that and use your explanation to explain to other people? Now I realize I was being used as a puppet to chauffeur this thing. It probably could have gone a lot worse now that I think about it if it really got legs. And he was like, actually, no streamer has posted a clip and had it bought yet, like a proof of concept. How about you post your own clip? Because other streamers' clips have been sold, but they weren't the ones that posted them. You post your own clip. I'll buy it from you. And I went, awesome. So I uploaded my own Twitch clip, and then he gave me 3 Ethereum. And then I turned around, and I went to Yabe, Nim's wife/girlfriend, and I snitched. And then she got on call with Mizkif and Destiny, And then there were Reddit threads about me. How is this guy? SuncrackerTV, 4,000 followers, but somebody bought his clip for 3 Ethereum. Who is this guy? And I was like, this is such a weird day. And then while he's on call with Destiny and Miz, I'm talking to the Twitch employee, no longer an employee, in Discord. What a weird day. That was such a fucking weird day. I was so in the loop. Some small streamer. I just realized I never mentioned that to Miz when I met him at TwitchCon. We talked about Elevated. He thought it was mere words. How the fuck did I not mention my clips? Even if he didn't remember it, that would have been such a bookend moment. That would have been so smart to bring up. You would have been the face. Yeah, but really, all I did was a scam exists for 6 hours. I was asked to show that it was not a scam. I was paid $700, and then the website was taken down, and he lost his job. I was the only person that, not even he profited. I was the only person, I shouldn't say this, but I mean, you know, /S. No, I snitched. I snitched immediately. I played both sides. I snitched immediately because I woke up the next morning and Yabe was like, this Suncracker guy, and I went, I'm the Suncracker guy, let me explain what happened. And then that afternoon, she's on call with Destiny and Mizkif screaming at this employee. And then I'm messaging Mizkif, and I messaged the guy, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy, guy. And I messaged Mizkif, I'm like, hey, I'm the guy, smiley face, but there was too much going on. I probably could have gotten in that call. We did try. I was live. We did try to get in that call, and that's why there's that reaction where Mizkif calls me some small streamer, and then I say try hard in the chat. Classic. I knew how to play the game. It's not to equate it and sound pretentious, but it's similar to Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat reached a point where he knew what levers to pull to get views, and then he hated vlogging and it wasn't fulfilling. So kind of same thing. I knew what levers to pull. We got an LSF a lot back then, and into a lot of drama back then. I tried to get into the call. It didn't happen, but I tried. Then there was Twitch's Most Eligible. This is true. I was at a hotel for Valentine's Day with my girlfriend, now wife, and I got the email for Twitch's Most Eligible, and that was crazy. That was when I met Zach Bussey for the first time, my favorite Twitch reporter, who's now like the Twitch reporter. Oh my god. That's so, see, when you reflect, I have been the snitch to Zach Bussey, head Twitch reporter, on 3 different dramas. Twitch's Most Eligible, my clips, and there was something else that I can't remember. We are so besties, it is crazy. I forget what the other one is. It may have, I can't remember. We have so many DMs, that's so weird. If I could just become a mod for like Simply, I'd be so famous. Like I stand by, I'm like Sinak famous. But nobody knows who Sinak is. Same thing. I think that's where I gotta be. I just need to like buddy up to like I need Teal to get famous, and then like I've always said I'll be the Nim to his Forzen. Was this Hassan saying Americans are down? No, I did not snitch on Hassan saying that. You gotta get a life. I do have a life though. That's the crazy thing. Oh, I gotta get moderately famous at least. What is moderately famous? I disagree. I don't think I can be moderately. Unless you mean like moderately famous for a Twitch streamer, then sure. Like, I think my peak is Zoil. I think that's a good aspiration to have. Okay, you mean Twitch? Okay, I thought you meant like just like C-list celebrity, like, which would be like, yeah. My peak is Zoil. My peak so far is, I can't even name a streamer, like Teal plus 25%. For sure. Yeah. If I spent a whole year, 4 days a week, networking like the old days, farming LSF, I could definitely get to a Zoil peak and mod for... I did apply to mod for Simply at one point, but I didn't know enough Simply lore, and he told me no. So that was sad. I've applied to be mod for exactly one streamer. Who's that one kid who had a 3-hour-long subathon? Talking about One Tap? The person that I bullied on Elevated? That's crazy. Get Teal to post on TikTok. You got me. I'm about to post on TikTok again because the VR chat clips I know do well on there, and we had some fun with it. Like I said, there's a couple good moments. I just gotta go back and get them. For sure. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna start wrapping up here. It is 100 degrees in this room. My throat's getting sore. That's the thing about streams like this. I forget how much I don't have to talk whenever we do a gaming stream or a react stream. But on a stream like this, I am talking straight for 3 hours. And it feels different. I'm not even One Tap level, honestly, and you got to fix that. I think One Tap is I think One Tap same, yeah. Senek, Zoil, One Tap, they're all kind of. No, I think Senek's below those two. I think Senek is my peak. I think I peaked as a Senek. I think I've had as many viral moments as Senek has. I think that's my current standard. I'd like to get to a One Tap or a Zoil. One Tap's lower than Zoil. Okay, so I got to get from Senek to One Tap to Zoil, and then I can retire. There we go. Yeah, we got to make the bracket. Well, right now I got to get back to Teal. I got to get to Teal, then back to Senek, then to One Tap, then to Zoil. Right now I'm at a baseline Suncracker. 10 average viewers. We were below Suncracker for most of last year. Yikes. Luckily, we're getting back. We're speedrunners too. Fuck. Dude. Speedrunners has brought me back to the baseline. Of course, it always does. It always does. Speedrunners always brings me back to baseline Suncracker. That's why SuncrackerTV is back, baby. And I'm creative, so that's good. We're at my base. We got to get to Teal, then to Senek, then One Tap, then Zoil. Somebody make the graph. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. My voice is shot, and I need to stream a movie draft. So tomorrow's also a full-on just chatting stream. I got to do the movie draft, then the movie musings, then the daily doles, and if there's time, we might play VR chat after that. So for yeah, it is fun and cool that through all the arcs I've taken, ultimately the same shit still works. I'm still good at VR chat and speedrunners content. The old tricks. If we had just cut out the 3 years of mainlining Jackbox, I could be a One Tap right now. That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. Anyway, this has been Trey's Corner. When I get to the desk, I'll play some sort of an outro song. I'm gonna cut to the outro here, and then I'll get up and I'll cut to that. We might raid somebody as well. I should be raiding people. That's pretty true. So we're gonna raid somebody, but I'm gonna cut to ends. And I'm gonna get up to raid. Feel free to join or not join. That's all up to you. I hope you enjoyed this pilot episode of Trey's Corner. Let me know who you want to see here in the future, or if you just want to see more chat in the future. Maybe I'll upgrade my chair or downgrade it. Maybe I should just lay on the floor plank position. I'm not sure. Reminder, tomorrow, Tuesday, 9 p.m. CST to 10 p.m. CST is the Suncracker movie draft. Okay? Bring a list of movies. Be ready to go. There's no real punishments. But you can win. It'll be fun. What if you do IRL Trey's Corner plus Hot One Sauce? Yeah, we get Teal just on the floor in here. We could. I wonder if I can talk him into driving up a night early, because he rides up with me to Kansas City. We could. Remember we were supposed to do that last time, but he got here late. This time, if he doesn't get here late, because last time he didn't text me and he showed up at 4 in the morning, because we were supposed to do a stream before the Goofy Guy gathering last year at the bachelor party. He was supposed to be here way earlier, and he showed up so late. So it didn't happen. So hopefully this year he gets here on time, and we can do some content here in the bedroom. Trace Corner, and we fish the hostage challenge. Yeah, we have to do that. We do have to do that because he has not had. I think we peaked at maybe habanero. We never did Carolina or Scorpion or Pepper X. That's pretty true. All right, be good, be kind, do things. I love you. Stay sunny. Thank you for watching this episode of Trace Corner. I'll be back tomorrow with Movie Musings. Please help me think of a better name. Good night, stay sunny, and we're gonna raid somebody in just a moment. So please hold. Did I not put an end stream button on here? Are you shitting me? Okay, hold on. I'll just stand up then. Give me a second. Okay, the beanbag has made my ass so sweaty. I am now at my computer using the superior mic. Okay. Turn off fireplace. Teal is no longer live. I'm gonna raid somebody. You never know. 99% of raids, fruitless, but there's always that one that then becomes your best friend, whether it be Brew or Teal or Seer or whoever. Okay, I'm gonna go to just chatting. I don't have a stream deck up here, so you guys have to change the scenes for me. Huge. The lighting is so weird. It's so bright. I'm so white. I had to adjust the other camera to work. Recommended for me. Okay. God, I hate this giant thing up here. Not quarter jade, but like what is I don't want this. Can I move this more? I don't want to say not interested. That feels rude. Oh, preview video. There we go. Rating somebody. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. But it was fun to set up for this. I'll have to go back and see how smooth it was. Okay, I gotta sort high to low. All my recommended is like 20,000 viewers. That guy's a Sun logo too. We could be besties. Feels sunny, man. Oh, I've rated him before. I know who that is. Dude, there's a new Booba meta kind of died on Twitch. It's back though. You guys notice that? There's like way more Booba on Twitch than I remember. There was a lull for Booba. You know, Monday night. God, just chatting is thick right now. There's so much. I don't remember having to scroll this much. I guess I could have sorted low to high. Guy's name is Goonstar. Don't love that. Yeah, I wonder what created this new influx of Booba. Okay, these are all just restreams of iShowSpeed, Aiden Ross. What the hell? God, I haven't looked down here in so long. Just chatting looks so affected by like the new metas. It looks so different in a way that I can't describe. Like everybody's like I can see everyone's yapping. Really scratching their brains. Dude, I just want to see somebody laying on the floor talking. Sad. Sad. Everyone's reacting. This is not my Twitch anymore. This is not my... Everyone just restreams. Christian... Damn it, I wanted to raid this guy, but I don't know how to connect with a Christian Fellowship stream. 9th day streaming? There we go. Please, just be normal.
Traveling more. I'm thinking about traveling more. We're gonna see what's up, honestly. Definitely about to travel more. To do more IRL streams and shit like that, so... Just trying to get everybody involved. I'm trying to get more people here on the Twitch, you know? I am King.
Yo, are you chill? He's ending?
I come a thing. Kylie in the building. What's up, Kylie? What up, Kylie Ray? Orlando, what up? I'm gonna sub on that account. I stream on W. Sub up then. Let's get it. Let's do it. We have 18 beautiful people in here, chat. Shout out to everybody, guys. Turn that freaking post notification.
Yo, you chill?
It's about to get a movie. We got many things coming on for you guys, chat. Yo, are you chill? Of course I'm chill, bro. I be cooling. I be, you know what I'm saying? I be chilling. Why did you ask if I'm chill though?
Why did he look pissed at me there for a second? I thought he was about to punch me, even though I'm not there. Did you get that vibe too?
You SuncrackerTV. Thank you so much for the follow. Shout out to Suncracker with the follow, guys. Shout out to him, chat. Everybody put them in the chat. Don't be in the chat.
That's embarrassing.
Don't be in the chat. Don't be in the chat. Don't be in the chat. You ever been to a Long Beach? I'm gonna be honest with you.
I've been to some long ass beaches.
Long Beach?
Alright, see you guys later. Stay
honest,
sunny. Good night.
I've never been to Long Beach. I've been to Long Branch. Yo, Suncracker, you don't understand is that, yo, the content that we're gonna be doing, bro, I'm telling you, that's a good thing that you actually followed and tuned in, you feel what I'm saying? And for those people who sub,
Good night, chat.
it's actually a part
Stay
of the
sunny.
journey.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go be nice.